Okay, hello everybody. How are you? Hi, I see Roland. I see iCats. I see Cynthia. Hello. How's everybody? Hi, Patricia. How are you? Hey, iCats. Did you see the pendant I found? Just like that crazy one you found? That was nuts. Because it looks homemade, so it's weird that we both found the exact same one. Well, similar, different stones. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Dawn. How are you? So I've got today. Hi, Barb. Okay. Hold on, Barb. So I've got a jar today, and I've got. Okay, I'll call you as soon as I'm done. It's obviously at 3 o'clock, but I'm not sure how long. I know we're going to be off way before Sandy starts. Hi, Ace. How are you? Hi, Sandy Aguirre. Hi, Nora. Hi, Maria. Hello, everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and are you ready on your end?
I'm getting there. You can go ahead and go first if you want to.
Okay. Is your daughter ready, or do I need to write it down?
I will go ahead. Let me get the things here in my ink pen. I'll go ahead and start writing down.
Okay. Okay, so first I have, how is everybody this morning? Hi, The Truth. Hi, Valerie, Nora, Karen, Sandy, how are you? Okay, so first I have, it's a handmade butterfly brooch. It's still in the original box. Sorry about that. It's made by Sandbar Studios, and it is a brooch. It's very delicate. It's out of hand painted poplar or basswood. Doesn't say exactly which. Can everybody see that? But it is very delicate and it's really intricate. It's a beautiful brooch, and it is in the original box. So I'm going to start the bid on this at $5. So if anybody's interested, $5 is the starting bid on this. It's worth a lot more than that, but the guy that does this is retired. So anybody want to go $5? We got Patsy, Crazy, Patricia. We got Patricia at 5. Anybody want to go 6? Hi, Lynn. How are you? Hi, Susan. No, Susan, this is the first thing. You haven't missed anything. We have this hand-painted brooch. It's made out of poplar wood. It's in the original box. It still has the card. I have Patricia at 6. Does anybody want to go 7? You guys going to let her take it that easy? Hi, Selena. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Lynn.
Amy for bid still?
No, I think her daughter's going to handle it if you don't want to do it.
Okay, cool.
You're fine. All right. So I have 5. Anybody want to go 6 on the brooch? We have Patricia at 5. Let me open the box so you can get a better look here. It literally looks like a real butterfly. That's the we have Cheryl at 6. It looks like a butterfly landed on you wearing it. It has, I don't know if you can see the whatever you call these things. We have Patricia at 7. Anybody want to go 8? But it does look really real. The all of them that they do are meant to look exactly like real butterflies. We have Patricia at 7. Anybody want to go 8? Oh, you're there we go. Let me see if I can lock it on me. Oops, now I lost my There we go. Lost my chat. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Nancy, you can send it. You can go ahead and bid. Just send it to us as soon as you're done so we can get you the information. I will send everybody after the auction the email address, or the email and the PayPal information will be in the description box below the video after the video post, but it'll be JewelryNurse1@gmail.com, and Vicki's is grandma_ladybug@yahoo.com. And I will post both of those, and we'll have somebody put it up for us too. Have your daughter put the emails up at some point. Hi, Francis. So we have, I think we are where we're at with this. We're at Patricia at 7 on the brooch. Does anybody want to go 8? Otherwise, I'm going to start calling it. Oh, gosh. The fake Roland Picker is in, guys. So is that the one you deleted? I hope you blocked him. Keep him blocked, please.
We have a troll already?
Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Okay, so I'm going to go going once on the brooch. It's a hand-painted butterfly brooch. It's made out of poplar or basswood. It doesn't say which. It says it's sculpted from yellow poplar or basswood. And they're hand-painted. They're made to look like real butterflies. We have, right now, the bid is going once at $7 to Patricia. Going twice to Patricia at 8. Anybody want to go? I mean, wait a minute, 7, I think. Where are we at? Yeah, at 7. Going twice to Patricia at 7. Does anybody want to go 8? Okay, we're going to sell the brooch to Patricia at 7. So sold to Patricia at 7 on the hand-painted poplar brooch. You got a great deal on that.
You sure did.
Let me see that. You want to write this stuff down for me? Yeah. Patricia at 7 on this. Okay, so next I have. So this is a. Let me see what brand this is. I forgot. This is Ink brand. It's a department store brand. It's a higher end department store brand. And what it is, let me get all these things off, is it's a charm necklace, and it has multiple charms that fit on it. You can put more than one charm on it at a time. Right now I have this one on it, which is a slice of an agate. And the charm looks like this. Has the ink tag on it, and then it has this charm, which has multiple, has a little elephant. It has a bunch of different things. Then it has this charm. You can wear them separately or all at once. This charm. And this charm. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, plus this one, 5 charms. And we're going to start the bid at this on this one at $6. And it's Ink brand, which is a department store brand. Anybody want to go 6 on the ink necklace? It has a, let's see, how long is the chain? Has an 18, 32. Has about a 34-inch chain. So we have bargain. We have Carol at 6. Anybody want to go 7? LaQuanda, she got you at 6. Anybody want to go 7? It's Ink department store brand. And it has 1, 2. These can really fit on any chain. We have Carol at 7. Anybody want to go? I mean, we have Carol at 8. Anybody want to go 9? We have LaQuanda at $8.99, which I guess means 9. Anybody want to go 10? We have LaQuanda at 9. Anybody want to go 10? Does anybody know LaQuanda Williams? Hi, Terry. How are you? So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charms, and it's an ink necklace. Does have a ink tag on it. And we have LaQuanda at 9. Does anybody want to go 10? If not, I'm going to start calling it. Anybody know LaQuanda?
She got booted out last auction. She was accused of being a troll, and someone put her in timeout, but then someone vouched for her, and we let her back in.
Okay, all right. So we'll take your bid, LaQuanda. We have LaQuanda at 9. Does anybody want to go 10? If not, I'm going to start calling it. Going 10 once to LaQuanda. I mean, going 9 once to LaQuanda. Anybody want to go 10? Yeah, it's Macy's, Vanessa. It's a Macy's brand. Okay, Carol. If she doesn't, then it'll go to you at the next, at your last bid. Okay, so we have LaQuanda going twice at 9. Yeah, Macy's is a nice store. Okay, LaQuanda, we'll take you at your word. Just email me at JewelryNurse1@gmail.com. Anybody who purchases from me needs to email me. Your stuff will come from me. If you purchase from Vicki, you need to email Vicki at Grandma Ladybug or Grandma_Ladybug at Yahoo. So we are gonna sold to LaQuanda at $9. You have my bag over there. Huh? Yep. Here you go. Sold to LaQuanda at $9. You want to get on and start typing in going once, going twice for me until her daughter comes in. Okay, I'm going to auction one more, and then I'm going to turn it over to I'll turn it over to Vicki after this one. When I come back, I'll auction off the boxy charm or the jar one when I come back. Okay, I have a sterling silver cuff bracelet. It does have 925 and it has been tested. Sort of a filigree design. It has the mark right there and it has been tested. It is adjustable, so I guess the size doesn't really matter, but it wraps about, I'd say about 6-inch wrap, so it would fit any size wrist because it is adjustable. But it's a 925 filigree bracelet, and I'm going to start the bidding on this at $8. Sterling silver filigree. Anybody want to go $8 on the bracelet?
Okay, if no one's going to bid on it, I'll bid on it. Okay, there you
go.
go.
We have Carol at $8 on the sterling silver filigree bracelet. Anybody want to go 9? We have Cindy at 10 on the filigree bracelet. Anybody want to go 11? Oh, thank you, new subscriber. We have Sandra Aguirre at 15. Does anybody want to go 16? Yes, that's right. Thanks, Francis. Hi, Francis. How are you? Hi, Selena. Hi, Shanika. Yeah, all you have to do is send your information. Just email me, and then I will email you back your total with everything that you purchase and your shipping cost. And anybody who purchases from me today, I'm going to throw in some of the almond roca that I've been spending the whole week making. So you get a little extra there. So I have Sandra at 15. Does anybody want to go 16? It's a sterling silver cuff bracelet. It is marked sterling on the inside, and it has been tested. I have Cindy at 16. Does anybody want to go 17? I have Sandra at 18. Does anybody want to go 19? You out, Cindy, or are you still in? We have Sandra at 18. It's a filigree sterling silver bracelet if you're just coming in. It's, let me tell you how white it is. At its whitest point, it's an inch at its whitest point. We have Cindy at 19. You going 20, Sandra, or are you out? We have Cindy at 19 on the sterling silver bracelet. You see hearts in it? Let me look. Yes, I do too, right there. Upside down hearts. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. We have Sandra at 20. Hi, Black Queens. Hold on, let me grab that. Can you get the scale for me out of the closet there? Hold on, and I'll tell you how much it weighs. It's 11 grams. Weighs 11 grams. So we have Sandra at 20. Cindy is out. So we're going to go going once to Sandra at 20. Your last chance, going once to Sandy at 20. Cindy's out. So we are going to go twice to Sandy at 20. Anybody else interested at 21 on the sterling silver cuff bracelet? I can polish it up for you if you want, Sandra, but you usually like yours as is. So I don't polish up the silver, guys, unless somebody asks me to. I leave it in the state that I find it. Most of what I find is vintage. I think this is a fairly old bracelet, too. It actually looks like it's probably been handcrafted. So going twice to Sandra. Oops, we have Cindy back in at 21. Anybody want to go 22? Are you in still, Sandra? Cindy changed her mind. She pulled a move from the Mike playbook. We have Sandra at 22. You going 23, Cindy, or are you out again? Sandra at 22 on the cuff bracelet. Anybody getting snow for Christmas? Anybody got snow yet? We just have rain here, like constant rain. It rains all year long here. It seems like we barely go a week any time of the year here without rain. It's worse than Washington. Sandra at 22, going once. Anybody going 23? We got Sandra at 22 going once. You have rain, Selena. What area are you in, Selena? Okay, so Cindy's out, so we're going to go twice to Sandra at 22 on the cuff bracelet. We got more, Cindy. I've got a couple of more cuff bracelets that I'm going to put in probably my next auction, not in this one, but I got a couple of more really cool cuff bracelets. So sold to Sandra at 22. Thank you, Sandra. East Tennessee, so you're not all that far. Here, Jack, you got the bag. It was sold to Sandra at 22. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over to Vicki. You ready, Vicki?
Yeah, I just need to get my phone turned around if I can figure out where that is.
I see you. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
going to turn it over to you. You
can't
ready?
see my, there we go. Hold on.
Okay, I'm turning it over to you. Okay, guys, Vicki's up. Okay, you're up. We can see you.
Okay, well, I'm trying to see my mannequin.
I see it. We see your mannequin.
Oh, you do? Okay, okay. Yep. All right. Well, I've already got my first auction items on there. I have two brand new on tags. These are from Kohl's, and it looks like they both went for $18 each. And these are Lauren Conrad. They are both 32 inches long. One is a gold tone, and this is really long. I remember last week Princess Casserole said she liked the really long ones. I wish she was in here because she would probably go for these. This one has pale pink marquee shaped rhinestones with a little white one in the center. I don't know if you can see the color. It's probably washed out by this good old Tucson sun.
If you can get it a little bit closer to the screen.
Okay.
There you go.
How's that?
Much better. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Now hold it up where we can see it again.
The second one, can
there
you see
you
it
go.
there?
Perfect. Yeah, we can see it. Down a little. Yeah.
The second one is silver tone, and it's lariat style, and it's got little chains with silver tone and gold tone leaves at the bottom. So once again, very long style necklace, and this one's got little silver tone and gold tone leaves on there. Can you see the leaves?
Yes.
Okay. So these two necklaces, Lauren Conrad, new with tags, they were each $18 in the store. Let's start them out at $5.
Okay, we have $5 on the two Lauren Conrad necklaces. Anybody interested? Yeah, she's outside, Black Queens.
Yeah, my granddaughter is down for her nap right now, so I always get relocated to the garage.
Okay, we have two brand new necklaces from Kohl's starting at $5. We have Carol at 5. Does anybody want to go 6? Carol at 5. Two with tag necklaces at $5. What kind of stones are in there? Are they acrylic or glass?
They're acrylic.
Okay. So Carol at 5. I'm sorry, Cece. We have Selena at 6 on the two necklaces. Anybody want to go 7 on the two necklaces? Selena at 6. Anybody want to go 7? We have Carol at 7. You Anybody want to go 8? We have Selena at 8 on the 2 necklaces. You said Lauren Conrad?
Yes, Lauren Conrad.
Anybody going 9? Are you willing to ship to Australia? Kathy, the bid is at 8 right now. Are you willing to ship to Australia? You would have to go 9,
I have
Kathy.
no idea what the shipping would be.
Do you know if probably not is anybody shipped to Australia? Kathy, if you're willing to I don't know if she's willing to ship it, if you're willing to accept responsibility for any custom charges. I don't know if it's like Canada. In Canada, if you ship it as a friend, as a gift, and it is under a $60 value, it doesn't usually have custom charges, but that's Canada, so I don't know what your state would, I mean, your country would be. Anybody know? Have you shipped to Australia, ICATS? Sandy, yes. How does the shipping work there? Long necklaces make you feel taller. That's awesome. Hi, Dawn lady. How are you? So we have Selena at 8. Are you willing to attempt shipping to Australia, Vicki?
If she pays for the shipping, I mean, I have no clue what it's going to be.
Okay. So she will she said she hasn't had to pay customs. So are you in then at 10, you're saying? Is that the bid is at 8? Do you want to go 9, Kathy? She's willing to ship it as long as you accept responsibility for any customs. So about $14 on the shipping. Okay. So right now the bid is at 8 to Selena. I don't know if you said, are you bidding 10, Kathy? The bid is 9 if you want to go 9. It's okay, Sherry. We just started. We have got a lot yet to go. We have Selena at 8 right now. Kathy, I'm confused. Are you saying that you want to bid $10? If so, just type in 10 again for me, Kathy. Okay, so Kathy's at 10. Does anybody want to go 11? Thank you, Kathy. We have Kathy in Australia at 10. Does anybody want to go 11? If not, I'm going to start calling it. Kathy going once at 10. Going once at 10. Going twice to Kathy at 10. Are you out, Selena? Going twice to Kathy at 10. That's okay, Selena. Okay, I'm going to give it another second. Go ahead and type in going twice, Jack. Are you still back there? Oh, yes. Hold on. I'll make you a moderator, Jack. Whoops, let me get back to you. All right, you're a moderator. Okay, so sold to Kathy at 10. Thank you, Kathy. We did. I just did. He's a moderator now. Okay, so sold. So go ahead and put up your next one.
Okay. My next one is actually going to be a lot of earrings. All of the earrings are made by Elite, E-L-I-T-E. I've never heard of them before. Everything, every single pair says hypoallergenic, made in the USA. Here's a pair of heart hoops. Here's a pair of, these hoops, by the way, are silver tone. They're made in New Providence, Rhode Island, and it says there's a lifetime guarantee. However, having said that, I've never heard of Elite before. Maybe someone else has, I don't know. The second pair is silver tone as well, with a little blue, almost like a topaz colored stone at the top with a drop at the bottom.
Can you take you're over to the right a little bit? We can't see on
I'm
your,
sorry.
yeah, there you go.
I didn't even look at the camera. I've got a whole, there's like 14 or 15 pair.
Okay. Go ahead and just show all of them. And where do you want to start the bid? And I'll get the bid going while you're showing them.
$5.
$5 on,
$5,
you said,
yeah.
14, how many pairs?
There's either 14 or 16.
Okay. So while she's showing them, try and get over to your right a little more. There you go.
Over here, okay.
Yeah.
So this one is silver toned as well, and these are blue enamel.
We have Carol at 5. Looks like Carol just put up a new video too, guys. So be sure to go and watch that after our auction. So
far, these
Carol
are all
at 5 on the 14 or 16 pairs. Keep showing.
Yeah, we'll count them here when I have them all shown. Here's another pair of silver tone. These are all pierced earrings so far.
You keep drifting back to your left. Keep trying to stay. Yeah, okay. There you go.
Okay. Here's another pair, and these are like a half hoop on the side. Once again, still on the silver tone. Then we have like a pair
of
anybody's
on 6.
Silver tone. Here's a pair of gold tone.
Hi, Kathleen.
And these are like a weave button style. Here's a pair of heart gold tone with a little hoop drop, almost like a door knocker, only little tiny earrings, not big door knocker styles, but they are articulated. Let me put this handful down and go to another handful. Oh, let me clean that pair first. I saw some tarnish.
Hi, Jennifer, Cece. Hi, Michelle. Anybody I didn't say hi to?
Another
hello.
Gold tone with some hoop door knockers on the bottom.
To your right a little. There you go. Perfect.
Here's a pair of gold tone hoops as well. Not quite hoops, got the J backs.
We have Carol right now at 5. Does anybody want to go 6 on the earrings?
Here's a pair of heart gold tone, like a button style. Do we have 2 of these? Here's a second pair of gold tone, that weave button look. Here's another J hoop, gold tone. Some of these are a little bit bigger and some of them are a little bit smaller.
Thank you, whoever just got True Nation. Thanks,
That one's pretty persistent, huh?
Yes, and I thought I had that one blocked. We have Susan at 6 on the earrings. Anybody want to go 7? We have Carol at 7.
There's 2 pair that I have to clean. I'm going to show them to you, but keep in mind I have to clean them. They're a little bit tarnished. This one's like an open work, oh, upside down, an open work silver tone, but I'm seeing some tarnish, so I'm going to have to clean those. And here's a
We have Susan at 8.
clip back silver tone hoops.
Okay, so how many pairs did we have total?
1, 2.
Susan at 8. Anybody going 9?
There are 16 pair total, including these 2 that I have to clean.
Okay, so 16 pairs total. 2 of them need to be cleaned. We have Susan at 8. Does anybody want to go 9? That's a pretty good deal. That's less than 50 cents a pair, guys.
And considering that they're hypoallergenic and so many people have allergies these days, which means they're made out of stainless steel, isn't it? Surgical steel.
Yes. Yeah, usually that does. We have Carol at 9, Susan at 10. Anybody going 11? We have 16 pairs of earrings.
They have the back that says lifetime guarantee,
Yes,
and it
they
gives
are
you the
brand new.
address.
We have Kathy at 11. Anybody want to go 12 on the earrings? We're still under $1 a pair on brand new earrings. Can't even get that at the dollar store. That's good. We have Kathy at 11. We have Susan at 12. Yes, thank you, Sherry, and brand new. Thank you, Mike, for zapping the trolls for me. Yeah, it does say nickel free, CC. We have Susan at 12. Anybody want to go 13? The shipping charge on those will probably be what, around $3.50?
Yeah.
Probably around $3.50. That's if within the US. Now, if you're out of the US, all bets are off. It's going to be more than that. We have Kathy at 13. We're still under $1 a pair. We have Kathy at 13. Anybody want to go 14? We have Susan at 14. Anybody want to go 15? Thank you, Roland. It's almost fun. They don't know that they actually make it like a video game for us. Whack a troll.
Selena has made a game out of it. She's giving somebody a prize for whoever whacks the most trolls. So this literally is a game.
Cool. We have Susan at 14. Yeah, they don't know. They say things in there trying to shock a bunch of old ladies. You can't shock old ladies. We've been around forever. We could probably shock them if we really wanted to. We could probably make their jaws drop if we wanted. We have Kathy at 15. Anybody want to go 16? So Sherry looked them up at Macy's. Those earrings go for, she said, $12 a piece at Macy's. So that's nice. So we have Susan at 16. We're just reached $1 a pair. We have Susan at 16. Thank you, Susan. Anybody want to go 17? Hi, Carla. How are you? Oh, you know, I've heard some things. I've heard some things come out of very angry, drugged up patients that you wouldn't believe, too, on top of that. But yeah, doctors can be disgusting on top of that. They can be. They have no filter, most of them. Well, they do when their patients are around, but yeah, when they're not, they generally don't have a filter. We have Susan at 16. Anybody want to go 17? That's $1, less than $1 a pair on brand new earrings, nickel-free, hypoallergenic, and somebody looked them up. They go for approximately $12 a pair at Macy's. Give them the nurse's lingo. Yeah. Susan at 16. We're going to go once to Susan at 16. Going once to Susan at 16. So I put a whole bunch of almond roca in your package. I have it ready. It's going to ship out in the morning, Carla. I put a bag in there for you and one for Jem so you don't have to share. So going once to, who are we, Susan? Right. Going once to Susan at 16. Oh, going 17 to Kathy now. Anybody want to go 18? 17 to Kathy. Anybody?
Kathy's the one from Australia, right?
Yeah, Kathy's from 18. We have Susan at 18. Yes, Kathy's from Australia.
She's going to make it worth her shipping.
We have Susan at 18. I always miss them. I'm not very fast. I'm going to lose that game. I'm not very fast at recognizing the trolls. I'm usually paying attention to other shiny things. So I'm very distracted by shiny things. I miss the trolls. So Susan at 18 going once. Susan at 18 going once. I love what you have on there now. Colors on that.
Two of them are J. Crew and one is Stella and Dot. So you know that these Stella and Dot in particular, it's not their normal necklace. They've got some chain on here that I've never seen them do before. But the two blue ones are...
18. Sorry, keep talking.
That's okay. I realize we're still in the previous auction.
Sorry. Okay, we're going twice at 18. If you want to get on those earrings, this is your last chance. I'm going to call it in just a second. Yeah, they are, they can be kind of rude, but you know what? I've heard it all, so it doesn't shock me. It's just kids playing. They have nothing better to do. And somebody said the other day it's going to get worse because they're off for Christmas vacation and are going to be bored. So they're really going to be all up in our
I didn't even think chat. Of that. You're right.
Yeah, they're going to be all up in our chat. Hi, Lorelei. So we're going to sold on that one to Susan at 18. Congratulations, Susan. Okay. Sold to Susan at 18. So go ahead and do this one and then I'll take over after this one.
Okay. This top one is a J. Crew. And let me go ahead and show you the little tag here in the back. Can you see the little J. Crew tag?
No, because you're too far.
It's over here.
Yeah, there you go.
I had the phone turn around the opposite way last week. Okay. So there's that one.
I love that. That color is amazing on that.
Yeah, the blue and the coral and the amber color looks stunning together. And then here we have
that pop.
A 3-strand, almost the same color blue as the other one, but a 3-stranded beads and chain. And it's a J. Crew as well, too.
I'd wear those two together.
I would too. That's why I put them together like that, because I think they look fabulous. Now the chain on this one looks more gold tinted, but it could just need cleaned. And the top one up here is definitely silver tone, but I still think that you mix your metals. I mean, I still think it would look fabulous together. I thought of Cindy when I put that together. You're good at mixing the necklaces. And then this one is Stella and Dot. And like I said, this one is very different from their norm. It looks like there's a piece here that you could take off. However, having said that, if you take it off, I don't know how you will clip this side up to, oh, you know what? Ta-da, right there. I'm gonna put that in with it. But it doesn't look like something that would go with it, but it was with it when I got it, so I will include that. However, I think this is stunning, the pearls and this beautiful...
to your right, Lou. There you go.
The connector, and there are no stones missing on this.
That's beautiful. So
It
this is a
is.
Stella Dot. So we have two
And there's
Crew
Stella
and a
Dot.
Stella Dot. And
I'm
I
not
don't know
done.
if anybody's attended a Stella Dot party recently, but they are
Yeah,
quite pricey.
they are very pricey. This one probably goes for close to $100 itself. I will
Probably
add
at
this back
least,
in.
yes. That would
I
not
also
surprise
have
me at all.
2 New York necklaces I'm going to include just because these all have names. This is a long chain. I heard Carla was amongst us, so maybe she'll be interested in some of these longer chains. This is a gunmetal, and here's the tag that says New York.
Okay. Okay, where do you want to start the bid on this?
How about $10 for the 5 necklaces? Here's the 5th one. It's also in New York.
Hey,
And
anybody want to go with 10?
These look like almost like a smoky quartz topaz, but they're all plastic. It's very, very lightweight, and it's gunmetal as well too.
Okay, so we
So
have 5 necklaces. 4 of them are tagged. Any
2
one
J.
of those.
Crew. Yeah.
Yeah. Any one of those J. Crew or Stella you could list for 10 and get it easy. We have Roland at, you could get probably 50 out of the Stella Dot. We have Roland at 10. We have Maria at 11. We have Carol at 12.
Just to make things a little bit interesting, neither one of these 2 I'm adding are names, but I think they are gorgeous. This one has greens and olive
Ooh, I like that
tones
one.
and teal tones. Isn't this gorgeous?
Yeah, where's
They're
Rebecca?
all
She'd be all
plastic.
over that. We have Valerie at 13. So we're up to 7 now on the necklaces.
And
We
here we
have
go, the
Carol
3rd
at
one. Now these look
15.
similar to the beads you had on in your these blue and white ones with the flowers look similar to what you had on in your video this morning.
Yep, yep. I love, I love those. We have Maria at 15.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 necklaces total.
So we have Maria at 15. Anybody want to go 16? You could get that much out of one of the J. Crews or the Stella Dot. You could get much more than that. So we have a Stella Dot, 2 J. Crews, and how many we're up to? 7 necklaces?
7 total.
7. And then 3, 4 statement necklaces. We have Valerie at 16. Anybody want to go 17? Valerie at 16. Anybody want to go 17? We have Maria at 17. Maria at 17. How much would the shipping be on those?
Probably at least the 710 right now.
So probably go in a small shipping box.
Yeah, or one of the bubble, yeah.
So it looks like it's going to go in a small flat rate. We have Valerie at 18. Anybody want to go 19? I would think you would want to put it in a box. I don't know if I would put that many beaded necklaces in a flat rate and have a chance of it getting squished.
Yeah, I actually pack everything individually.
I don't recognize Chicago Hustle Zone. Anybody recognize them?
I've seen that name before, but I don't know if they're okay.
Anybody recognize that before I take that bid? Chicago Hustle Zone.
They've got subscribers.
You got subscribers? Okay, so yes. We'll take that at 19. Anybody want to go 20? Okay, thank you, Chicago. Okay, thanks, Mike. So we have Chicago Hustle Zone at 19. Anybody want to go 20? Thank you guys for vouching for them. And thank you for coming to my channel I don't think I've seen you before in my channel, so thank you. Thanks, Maria at 20. Nice. Thanks, Sandy. We have Chicago Hustle Zone at 21. And we have anybody just coming in. We have a group of 7 necklaces, 2 J. Crews, a Stella and Dot, and 4 unmarked, 1 long, and 3 fashion statement necklaces. We have Chicago Hustle Zone at 21. Anybody want to go 22? And this is going to ship in a small flat rate box. Hi, Kathleen. How are you? I don't know if I said hi to you. We have Chicago Hustle Zone at 21. Does anybody want to go 22? If not, we're going to start going once at 22. I mean, once at 21. Going once at 21. Does anybody want to go 22? We have Maria at 22. Anybody want to go 23? Maria at 22. You still in, Chicago? What you working on, Sandy? We have Maria at 22. That's what I'm doing most of the time, working and listening, but I'm only half doing each most of the time. Okay, so we have Chicago Hustle at 23. Anybody want to go 24? Chicago Hustle Zone at 23. Does anybody want to go 24? Sound like a broken record, don't I? Okay, Valerie. Thanks, Jill. Merry Christmas to you too. Can't believe it's like almost here already. Didn't this month just fly by?
This whole year has flown by for me.
Yeah. We got 23 to Chicago Hustle. We're going to going once at 23.
Yeah, my daughter said she's still upset about Prince and David Bowie passing away, and that was last year.
Yeah, that was around this time last year, wasn't it?
Prince died in April.
Oh.
And I'm not sure when David Bowie died. She said she thinks January.
So it'll be like almost 2 years then, right?
Yeah.
We have going once at 20 or going twice at 23 to Chicago Hustle. Hi, welcome from Selena's channel. Just like any other channel, just put in your bid and you email us with your information and we email you back a total and then you pay through PayPal and I will put up all of the links. Both of us have the same email and PayPal to make it easy. I'll put that information up in the subscription box afterwards. So going twice at 23. I'm going to call it in just a second. But welcome to my channel. Welcome to our channel. Basically, Painting Roses. Nice to meet you. So going twice at 23. We're going to call that one sold to Chicago at 23. Okay, thank you. I'm going to switch over.
Thank you, Chicago Hustle.
Oops, I just hit the wrong one. Okay, guys, let's see. I'm going to do one item, and then I'm going to do the BoxyCharm here in a second. Let's see. What do I want to do? You guys might be earring a necklace out, so let me Let me see what I got here. Okay, I've got a sterling silver stick pin. Got a sterling silver stick pin. Let me pull it out here and show you. This is vintage. It is marked sterling on the back, which means it's been around a while because they generally don't mark them sterling anymore. Most are marked 925. And it is, let me see if I can get it close enough so you can see it. It is gorgeous. And it is about an inch and, or not an inch, it's about little over 3/4 of an inch long by about a 1/2 inch wide.
I don't see the picture, I see Cindy's face pulsing.
And it weighs, hold on, I'll give you the weight. The weight is just under 3 grams on this. And I'm going to start the bid at 15 on the stick pin. Anybody want to go 15? This is definitely vintage. It's marked sterling on the back. So it's been around a while and it's in perfect condition. So we have 15 on the stick pin. Anybody want to go 15 on the stick pin? And with the stick pin, I'm going to throw in this sterling silver ring. And I'm starting these at 15. This ring is marked 925. And it has 3 colors of stones. It has a pink, a clear, and an amethyst color, and I can't tell you for sure whether those are crystals or whether they're actual gemstones. I'm sure the white ones are CZs by the sparkle, so these may possibly be gemstones, but this is the size size 8 on the ring. So the ring is a size 8, and then we have the stick pin, and we're going to start these at 15. Anybody want to go 15? I actually just got this ring a couple of days ago. Anybody want to go 15? We have the stick pin. If nobody wants to go 15, I'm going to move on. 15 on the sterling silver stick pin. This is a vintage stick pin. And the ring. No, but okay, we have Sandra at 15 on the stick pin. This is a beautiful stick pin. And I'm not sure when they stopped stamping. I think they stopped stamping sterling like in the, what, probably 50s, 60s, somewhere around there. But this probably, we have Cindy at 16. It's a size 8 on the ring. It's a channel set. And we have Cindy at 16 on the stick pin and the ring. Anybody want to go 17? Boy, I do have big fingers, don't I? That's an 8 and it won't go over my knuckle. That's terrible. That's what arthritis does to your hands. We have Cindy at 16 on the stick pin and the ring. Anybody want to go 17? Sandra's out, so we're going to go going once at 16 to Cindy, going once at 16 to Cindy. And that is a vintage sterling silver. It has been tested. It is sterling. The ring has been tested too. Size 8. Going once at 16 to Cindy. Anybody want to go 17? Going twice to Cindy at 16. I'm going to give it a second here and then call it in a second. Oops, we have Kathy coming in at the last second at 18. Kathy at 18. Anybody want to go 19? You could definitely get that easily. If you are a reseller, you could easily get this out of the stick pin listing it. Can't tell you the exact age on it, but it is definitely vintage. It is true vintage. We have Cindy at 19. Anybody want to go 20? Cindy at 19. Anybody want to go 20? You still in, Kathy? 10-1, I don't know if I said hi to you. If I didn't, hi, Joe. I got your Christmas card. Thank you. I got 2 from you, actually. We have Cindy at 19 going once. Anybody want to go 20? Cindy at 19 going once. We have a sterling silver stick pin, Mark Sterling, for anybody coming in. It's Mark Sterling right there, which dates it as definite vintage. And then we have the size 8 ring channel set. It has pink, clear, and purple stones in it, and I really can't tell you what the stones are. I don't know if they're crystals or if they're actual gemstones. So we're going to go twice to, did I say going once? Okay, so going twice to Cindy at 19. You want to go 20, here is your chance. Kathy, we're at 19 right now. I'm going to give it a couple of seconds. Right now, we're at 19 going twice to Cindy. $19 going twice to Cindy. Are you out, Kathy? Yes, thank you. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please give us a thumbs up, guys. We appreciate that. Okay, so are you out, Kathy? I'm going to call it. I'm going to give you a second here, then I'm going to call it. Okay, LaQuanda at 20. Anybody want to go 21? Cindy's out. We have LaQuanda at 20. Oh, thank you, Sandra. I love you too, Sandra. So Cindy's out. We have LaQuanda at 20. Anybody want to go 21? So we're going to go going once at 20 to LaQuanda. Going once at 20 to LaQuanda. Okay. All right. So are you doing an auction or something, Barb? I just got your text. So, oh, okay, Sandra, I'm sorry. Oh, wait a minute. I was trying to figure out who that was coming from. Okay, so Barb, if you have something going after this, go ahead and put up a link. So going twice to Sandra at 20. Going twice. No, not Sandra. I'm sorry. To LaQuanda at 20. So anybody who's purchasing today, I am leaving tomorrow to go out of town, and I'm going to take everything with me so that if I don't hear from you before I leave tomorrow, I can get it in the mail. But if you could get me your information as quick as possible if you've never purchased from me before, so that I can get things out in the mail quickly. So I'm going to, we're going twice to LaQuanda, and I'm going to call it now. Last chance, I'm going to call it. Kathy's out, so it's sold to LaQuanda at 20. Thank you, LaQuanda. After we're done with our auction, Barb at Going on Grumpy, are you having a sale, Barb? She just put up her link, so go and visit Barb. She's having a flash auction when we're done. So, oh, she had a tree fall on the porch, so she needs to have an auction, guys, to help with the repairs from the tree. I'm sorry, Barb. When did that happen? Okay, so next I'm going to, where did I put it? Next I'm going to auction off December's BoxyCharm. This is not been opened. I have no idea what's in it. If you guys have seen me open BoxyCharm before, if you want to Google it real quick too, you can probably find out what is in the box. I haven't done that. I have no idea. But usually the BoxyCharms are worth anywhere between $100 and $200 value. Usually they average around $150. It has, and this one feels really heavy this month, and they might, sometimes in December, they'll put in 6 items as a bonus for Christmas, and every month they have a theme. But this one, they usually have, like I said, 5 or 6 brand name items, and they're always really good quality. There's always usually a full makeup palette in here. So I am going to start the bidding on the BoxyCharm at 25. So does anybody want to go 25 on the BoxyCharm? 25 on the BoxyCharm. Anybody want to go 25? Unopened. No idea what's in it. Usually, most individual items in here are worth at least that much. We have Carol at 25. Anybody want to go 26? We have Selena at 26. On all of the products that I have ever gotten in here, I love their palettes. They're really highly pigmented. It stays on all day. We have Mary at 27. Mary at 27. We have Carol at 28. I don't know what the shipping will be on this, guys. We have Mary at, we have Carol at 28. Selena's out. I'm guessing, I don't know if this will fit. This might fit down inside a flat rate mailer. So we have, and I might be able to just mail it on as is, so I'll figure it out. But at the most, it'll probably be a flat rate mailer. We have Carol at 28. Does anybody want to go 29 on the BoxyCharm? Ooh, winds and tornado warnings. Where are you at, Vanessa? Yes. Definite arthritis in the hands, and this weather is not good for arthritis in the hands. And then of course I beat my hands up all the time because they're in constant, I'm constantly doing something that's fine motor, so my hands do get beat up on top of that, which is not good for arthritis. I have Carol at 28. Anybody want to go 29 on the BoxyCharm? 28 on the BoxyCharm. You out, Mary, on the BoxyCharm? Anybody want to go 29 on the BoxyCharm? Oh, Mary, it's makeup products. BoxyCharm is all high-end, like upper department store high-end brands. And it comes with, and they're full size. They're not sample products. They're all full-size products in here, and it's usually makeup related. Sometimes there's hair products, or basically hair and makeup and nail products is what comes in them. There's usually 5 to 6 full-size items. Sometimes there's a really nice set. You get Luxie, you get a whole bunch of different really nice brands in here, and there's always at least a full-size makeup palette in here, and usually the palette is usually anywhere from a $39 to a $75 palette alone, just the palette. But it usually has anywhere between $100 and $200 value in the box. Right now we have Carol at 28. I'm going to start calling it. Going once to Carol at 28. Anybody want to go 29? Going once to Carol at 28. Sorry, got the box in front of my face. This is December's box. You can pretty much Google it. There are people that do BoxyCharm unboxing, so you can Google it and see what's in it. You have that, Sherry, isn't it nice value? Ever since I got this, I rarely have to buy anything. Maybe foundation, pretty much is the only thing I've never gotten in the box. Going twice to Carol at 28. It is Carol, right? Yeah, Carol. Going twice to Carol at 28. Last chance. Anybody want to go 29? Let me put a piece of tape on this. You have the tape over there, Jack? No. No? Oh, what did I do with the tape? No clue. Going twice to Carol at 28. I'm going to call this in a second. Oh, we have Mary at 29. Mary must have Googled to see what's in it. We have Mary at 29 on the BoxyCharm. Anybody want to go 30 on the BoxyCharm? We have, does anybody recognize 816 Stunna? Don't recognize that one. Never seen that one before. Yep, that's what I thought. We have Mary at 29. Anybody want to go 30? Thank you, Sandra. We have Mary at 29. You out, Carol? Yeah, I've never seen that one before either. I don't know if that's a troll or not. I probably was. Okay, I'm going to start calling Mary once at 29. Going once at 29 to Mary. Okay, thank you, Mother's Mustache. Okay, so we're going to go twice to Mary at 29. It's like Carol is out, twice to Mary at 29. Going twice to Mary at 29. I'm about to call it. Last chance. I'm going to call it at 29 to Mary. Okay. Sold to Mary for 29. Thank you, Mary. I don't know what I did with that roll of tape. So let me see. Here, I'll just write it on here. Write it on there. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Mary. Okay, I'm going to auction off one more item, then we're going to go back over to to Vicki, and then when I come back, we will auction off the jar that I have. Let's see, this is a lot of bracelets, and variety of bracelets here. First bracelet is a charm bracelet. It's different types of coins. And some faux pearls. This is definitely vintage. This has been around a while. It is a vintage bracelet. So that's the first one. The second one is an enamel, a cloisonne, and it is enameled on the inside. Cuff bracelet. This is probably a medium, I would say. All of these are about the same size. And then I have this kind of a rose gold color bangle, also about a medium size. It has an open design. Then I have another charm bracelet with a whole bunch of different style beads on it. Also has a vintage clasp. Let's see what length these are real quick. Okay, this one is a 8. Oh, wait a minute. I'm measuring at the wrong place. This one is a 7-inch, and I'm thinking the other one's probably about the same size. It might be a little bit longer. Let me check. This one's an 8-inch, so this one is a little bit longer. And then I have this. This is the beautiful bracelet here. It's a bangle. It's about a medium. It has some really intricate work. It's got good weight to it. And it has glass, beautiful glass rhinestones all the way around it. At least I think they're glass. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are glass. This is a beautiful bangle on this one. And then I have this glass beaded with a heart-shaped toggle. And this is seven inches. And then I have this beautiful enameled cuff bracelet. It's an enameled cuff, and this one is like brand new. It is in perfect condition. Doesn't look like it's ever even been worn. It has sort of a peach colored enamel right here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bracelets in this lot, and we're going to start this at we'll start this one at $8. 7 bracelets starting at $8. Anybody interested? $7 bracelets starting at $8. 2 charm bracelets, a glass. These are glass beads on this one. And it's a gold tone cuff. This one is kind of a copper, almost rose gold color. And then this one does have, nope, it does not have a mark. This one's got really good weight. We have Granny Josie at 8, then the enamel. These enamel bracelets are selling around $25 on online. And then this one, which is just a bunch of different kind of beads and little charms on it. So we have Granny Josie at 8. Anybody want to go 9? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bracelets. Anybody want to go 9 on the bracelets? We have Granny at 8. And did I mention that anybody who purchases from me today gets some almond roca with their order? Did I mention that? We have Granny at 8. Anybody want to go 9? Granny at 8. If nobody wants to go 9, I'm going to start. Oh, we have Kathy at 10. Oh, the Almond Roca got you, huh, Kathy? We have Kathy at 10 on the 7 bracelets. Anybody want to go 11? Kathy at 10 on the 7 bracelets. This is my favorite one right here. I love this one. These are all about a medium except for a couple of the chain bracelets. We have Granny at 11. Anybody want to go 12 on the bracelets? Sorry, Cece. Anybody want to go 12? We have Granny at 11. Anybody want to go 12 on the bracelets? We have Kathy at 12. 12 on the bracelets. Yes, I spent, I think we ended up making about, probably around 17 batches. I lost count at some point, but it was a lot of almond roca. Each tray weighs almost 5 pounds a tray, and I ended up with, I think 9 trays of almond roca, so we made quite a bit. We have Granny at 13 on the bracelets. Thank you, Granny Josie. I know I'm supposed to call you Joe. I am been calling you Granny Joe for so long. I've got to break the habit. Sorry, Joe. Granny, Joe, and there I go again. We have Joe at 13. Anybody want to go 14? Are you out, Kathy? Anybody wants to go 14 on the bracelets? Anybody want to go 14? I did get 2 Christmas cards from you, Joe. I don't know if that was an accident or not, but I did get 2. It was awesome. But they came like a week apart. I appreciate that, though. Not very many people do actually written Christmas cards anymore, so that was awesome to get. I've got to say I'm guilty of not doing written Christmas cards. I will stick them into something when I mail it, but I don't do a Christmas card list anymore. Oh, it is good, Lynn. Do you make it too? Kathy's out, so we're going to go once to Granny Joe at 13. Yeah, you did. You did. It was cool, though. The first time I got it, well, the second time I got it, I thought, didn't I get a card from Joe? Because I hadn't opened it yet. I was saving it to open on a video with all my friend mail. And when I got home, I realized, yes, I did. And I thought, well, maybe it's something besides a Christmas card. Yeah, it is. It's very labor intensive. The almond roca is. I mean, it like, ugh. That's why my hands are kind of today. They're stiff because of all the stirring on the almond roca. But you can't leave it unattended, even for a second. But it is a process. And it's not that difficult, not that many ingredients. It's just the process, the constant stirring. So we're going twice to Granny Joe. Did I do once? Going twice to Granny Joe at 13 on the 7 bracelets. Nobody else is interested. I'm going to give it a second. Then I'm going to call it to Joe at 13. And then we'll move over to Vicki, and when I come back, I will auction the jar. So we're going to sold to Granny at 13 on the bracelets. Thank you, Joe. Okay, Vicki, your turn. Take over. You ready?
Can you see my, yes, can you see my mannequin?
Yep, I see it. Okay, you're up.
Let me, okay, this is my next grouping, and this is I'm not going to say it's a small lot because it's not really small, but it's a lot of all designer earrings, or I mean designer jewelry. This one is coral. It's got pearls, and it has a safety chain, and it's a box clasp.
Oh, I do have that exact
Um,
bracelet. I looked and I do.
do you really?
Yep.
Okay, and then here's a pair of Coro earrings that I have paired to go with it because it's got pearls and the AB. Um, Here's the earrings, and these are clip back.
Those are Cora. Those look
Yeah, those are
vintage.
both Coro. Here is another Coro bracelet, and these look like hearts to me. And it's also a box chain as well, fold over box chain. Once again, Coro. I know Susan says she doesn't need to see it, but just for prosperity's sake, I'll go ahead and show it once in a while. These also are Coro. I just had them hanging upside down because I couldn't put them on there the right way, but they hang this way with the little chains hanging down. This one right here in the middle, and I think this is gorgeous. This is the first White House black market piece I have gotten, and it's in colors of plum and pink, and it's a gold chain or a gold tone, like a panther link chain. I think that's so pretty. Doggone it, there went the bracelet. This brooch is Sarah Coventry. Almost looks like a flower within a flower, I think.
I do have that same brooch listed too.
This pin right here is the Monet, and this has enamel. This pin right here is a Jerry's, and it's a little teeny tiny thing in gold tone. This rose pin right here, Shauna just ran in to get my loop because I couldn't read it. This says Giovanni on it. I'm not quite sure who Giovanni is, but this is a beautiful silver tone rose, and it's got Giovanni written on the leaf on the back here. This is a pair of you know what? I thought these were Napier. Well, hold on. There's two of them. They have a little C, circled C, but I don't know um, what the name is. For some reason, I thought they were Napier, but there's nothing written on here. I should have taken these out because everything else on here is signed. Doggone fly. And these earrings right here are Trifari. Let me make sure. Oh, Crown Trifari, my bad. There looks like there used to be a pearl there. However, I don't think there was because there's nothing, no coloration missing like glue or the back of the pearl. I think that's the way it was supposed to be. And none of these little crystals are missing either. So these are clip back as well. And like I said, these are Crown Trifari. And then up top here, we've got two Napier bracelets. This one is a strand of pearls strung through a gold tone chain. And there you can see the little hang tag that says Napier. Napier, excuse me. I forgot my fancy
Okay.
French name. This one also is Napier as well. Napier, however you want to say it.
Okay, so how many pieces total and where do you want to start?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pieces. How about we start at 20?
Okay, 13 pieces of all signed vintage starting at 20. Anybody want to go 20? That's a really good deal. I have that brooch right in the middle listed at more than 20. So that's a good deal. We have Mary at 20. Anybody want to go 21?
What do you have the
Really
coral
good
bracelet
deal.
listed at?
Excuse me?
What did you have the Coro bracelet listed at,
I
Cindy?
don't have it listed yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking about keeping that one because I really, really like it.
It's
It
very
does,
pretty,
it
isn't
has
it?
the chain, and I love bracelets with
Yes,
chains.
I
We
do
have
too.
Kathy at 22. Anybody want to go 23? We have Mary at 23. We have Mike at 24, Kathy at 25, Sherry at 26. Anybody want to go 27? We have Roland at 27. Roland at 27. He beat you, Francis. Roland at 27.
Now, I have at least 4 or 5 more pieces that I'm adding to this set because they match with them pretty well. However, they're not signed, so those are going to be freebies, just saying.
Okay, well, that's a really good deal. We have Kathy at 30. No, not anymore, Lynn. Hardly. You can barely do one person these days for that much. I have Kathy at 30. Sherry's out. We have Mary at 31. This is a fantastic deal, guys. You can, this is a good lot for resellers for sure. And collectors if you collect, but this is a really good lot for reselling. What brand did you say the necklace was? The purple statement
This
necklace?
one is White House Black Market, and this is the first time I've gotten one of these pieces, and I absolutely love it myself. But I have taken so much out of the jars that I thought, you know what, I need to start selling stuff.
Selling it. Yeah, the White House Black Market is a high-end brand. That one sells pretty well. We have Mary, we had Roland at 34, Mary at 35. We have Kathy at 37.
Oh, and you know what? I need to make a
We have
disclosure.
Mary at
I forgot.
38.
When I bought these earrings right here, it had the AB crystals, but one of the earrings had the 2 pearls and the other earring did not. This pearl bracelet was missing some of its pearls. However, I had a crown Trifari bracelet that was missing more pearls than it had. So I took some of the pearls from the crown Trifari and filled out the Coro and the Coro bracelet and the Coro earrings. So I did want to disclose that they are still vintage pearls. I just uh,
Get them
scavenged
out of
them
another.
from a Trifari
Okay.
bracelet. And
Looks like they match pretty well. I have Mary
yes, I
at
think so too.
41. Mary at 41. Usually once you put them back in, they're more secure than the old glue that's been in there for years.
Yes.
Anyway, we
And
have
ugly.
Kathy at 42. We have Mary at 43. And how many pieces was this again?
13 plus I have at least 4 more pieces that are going with it, but they're not signed. So I didn't put them in the sale. They're freebies.
So an 18-piece lot. We have Mary at 43. Anybody want to go 44? Mary at 43. Good resale lot, guys.
Here's the earrings that I have to go with the enameled Monet. I think those would go well together.
Enamel on Monet, I see it all the time on earrings, but I just recently got my first Monet enameled brooch. Francis at 44.
This was my first one, and I got it from Frugal Gal.
Yeah, I don't see the enamel on brooches as much with Monet. I have Mary at 45. Anybody want to go 46?
Here's
Mary
a
at 45.
choker pearl necklace to go with this bracelet up here.
Mary at 45. So you buy for yourself, Mary? You're not a reseller? Mary at 45. Anybody want to go 46? Hi, Barbie. How are you? Anybody want to go 46? Yuppers. Always cracks me up when I hear that. It reminds me of my father-in-law. He says that a lot. Yuppers. Oh, wow. You mailed one? A vintage ceramic tree that weighed 23 pounds. Oh, my goodness. Yes. Wow. 23-pound ceramic Christmas tree. Yeah, you're brave. I don't think yeah, well, you definitely need prayer. I don't think I would have had the cojones to mail
Courage.
a 23-pound ceramic Christmas tree. You're brave. Where are we at in the bid? We have Mary, or wait a minute, we have Mary at 45. I'm going to start calling it, going once at 45. Last chance if you want to get in there. We have Mary going once at 45. Really good deal on that. Going once at 45. Anybody want to go 46? Anybody want to go 46?
How does everybody like this set?
Well, you know
Rhinestone
you
earrings
know I like the bling. That's beautiful. That's going with it.
and the bracelet. Now the earrings have the same size and the same cut stone, but I bought them at different places. How lucky was that?
Yeah, they do look like they belong together for sure.
Uh-huh.
Nice. Okay, so going twice to Mary at 45. So if anybody wants to go 46, you need to get it in there now because I'm about to call it here in a second. The peculiar Pisces.
That's Shauna.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, why does that sound familiar? She just put up her thing. Yeah, I put it up once too. So thank you, Shauna, for putting that up. Mine is
She's right out here in the garage with me.
JewelryNurse1@gmail.com. I like the band on that one. So
I know.
last
Isn't that
chance, I'm
beautiful?
about to call it at 45 to Mary. Okay. We're on going twice, so we're going to call that now. Give you 10 seconds. Yep, sold to Mary at 45. Thank you. Okay, go ahead and put up another one. Is this your second or third?
This is my second one.
Okay, so go ahead and do 3, and then we'll do the jar. Ooh, pretty.
Isn't this gorgeous? I love these
Ooh,
two
yes.
different color stones. And if you look at the crystals, you can see blues and you can see a shift of pink in that champagne as well. So I have the brooch, and then I have clip earrings. These do not have a name. However, they say Austria. I'm sorry, hold on. Let me see if that's Austria or Australia. Austria.
Oh,
Isn't
beautiful.
that where
So
Arnold was
Australian
from?
glass in there. Oh my goodness. Yes, I love that.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That's a beautiful set. Okay. Are you adding to that or what
No,
do you
just
want?
this little set. I figured I'd give somebody a chance to get something at a lower price.
Okay, so how
We'll
much
start this
do
one
you
out
want
at
to start
10.
at? At 10?
10 for
Okay.
this three-piece set.
Okay, so 10 for the Austrian crystal brooch and clip-on earrings. Those do look vintage too. Those are gorgeous.
Yes.
Are they prong set?
Yes, they are. Everything is prong set. The crystals and these, whatever these, I don't know what kind of bead you would call them, but everything is prong set.
Okay, we have well, Nancy started us with 10, then Sherry at 12, then Kathy Valentine at 14, then Nancy at 15. That is a gorgeous set. I love that one. I love the Austrian.
I wish I had shown it to you
glass.
before and it would be going to Virginia instead of being sold today.
Well, just hit me up whenever you get Australian crystals or glass because I love it. We have Kathy
Okay.
at 16.
I think this would look fabulous with a bright red dress.
Oh, yes. We have Nancy at 17. Nancy at 17. Anybody want to go 18? Nancy at 17 on the Australian glass. Kathy at 18. The Australian crystal brooch and clip-on earrings. Nancy at 19. Okay, we underestimated its popularity. We have Nancy at 19. We have Kathy at 20. Yeah, Australian, or Austrian, I mean, crystals do that. Jewelry does really well when you list it. It goes for a pretty good amount.
I
don't
sold a
find
pin
it
in the
very
brooch lot
often
the
either.
last time.
You know, as long as I've been doing this, I've only found a couple of pieces of it, so it's hard to
I
find.
found another brooch and half of the
20.
stones were missing, so I harvested it for the stones because they were beautiful. They were pink instead of the red. Spectacular.
We have Kathy at 20. Nancy's out, so we're going to start calling it once at 20. Yeah, it is beautiful colors. You can see the color, the sparkle in it, even on video. So,
well, that's the beauty of it.
yeah, Austrian crystals like really have a lot of sparkle. They really pick up light. So we're going once to Kathy at 20. And give it a couple of seconds. We're going twice to Kathy at 20. Looks like Jack already did once at 20. So twice to Kathy at 20. And I'm going to give it just a second. We're going to call it. Are you still in, Barbie? Hi, Barb. Hi, Barbie and Barb, if you're both still in. Sorry, Patsy, Patricia, we're already at 20 on those. You missed them. They're 20. So I'm going to give it 1 second and we're going to go. If you want to bid, Patricia, do it now because I'm about to call it. The bid is at 20. If you want it, you have to go 21. It's an Austrian crystal brooch with clip back earrings. And as you can see, they have some amazing color in them. So I'm going to give you a second, Patty. Do you want to, Patricia, if you want to bid, you need to do it now. Otherwise, I'm about to call it. We have Michelle still in. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Yes, it's a gorgeous brooch. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and call this one sold to Kathy at 20. Thank you, Kathy. Okay.
Now this next grouping, I fought with myself on whether I was going to sell these or whether I was going to keep these and just keep them in the form that they're in or maybe do something with these. But I got these strands at the same time that Sally from Vintage Discoveries found this. She found one just like this the same week I found these two strands, and I grouped them with this one. All three of these are very heavy. Now this looks like those chain pull cords. However, there's no clasp on this one. It's just, you wrap it around your neck and you let it hang down. Now, these are brass, I'm positive, with an ivory colored paint over top, or maybe it was white at one time. I don't know. But I think the beauty of them is that you can see the brass through the paint, whatever they put on it. And these guys right here, I'm telling you, these are heavy. Whoever purchases these will probably have a heavier shipping just because they're heavy. They're heavy beads. Um, Got them all twisted up here now somehow. There we go. And these are on just like a white, I don't know what kind of thread you would call that. But you can see there's little rings in between, and then these big, heavy. I could never wear these because they're that heavy. They would have my neck on fire within an hour. And then this one has this kind of hook in the back. And these, I'm pretty sure, are brass, very heavy. And then these appear to be sea glass, is the only thing I can describe. Or maybe they're just tumbled glass, but they're rectangular, but everything is smooth. All the edges are very smooth. Nothing is sharp or will cut unless you break it. But I'm pretty sure these are glass. But this is very heavy. And I got these just recently, and I just decided 5 minutes ago to pair everything together just because they are all very heavy. And if you're going to get two strands, you might as well get the third one for the same price. But I just think these are spectacular. And I got these two strands from a jar that I got from an antique mall here in Tucson. So these actually, I'm going to guess are very old beads. I wouldn't know what say how old they are, but I'm willing to say they probably have lead paint on them.
So where are you starting with this?
I was thinking maybe 15.
Okay, so 15 on this lot, and it is for
Three
vintage.
necklaces.
Okay, so we're starting 15 on this lot. What did you say those two were?
There's three different necklaces. This one is one wrapped around twice, and then this one.
Okay, so 3 necklaces, and we're starting at 15. Anybody want to go 15 on these? Anybody want to go 15? So sell your case. Why are these worth 15?
Are you asking me?
No, yeah, no, I'm just telling you to sell your case.
Oh, first of all, they're very old, they're vintage. And if they don't sell for at least 15, I'm keeping them myself.
Okay. Anybody want to go 15? If not, we're going to move on. 15 on these 3 vintage necklaces. Anybody want to go 15?
Okay, I'll keep these.
Okay, so
I can say I tried.
Put up something else.
Okay, the next thing I'm going to put up is a single necklace, and it's just so unusual. It's marked India, and let me get it up here. I found it in the thrift store here on Base. And you can see here there are different groupings of color. You've got a turquoise color here. I doubt, though, that these are actually turquoise. I'm going to say that they're highlight or magnesite, either one, dyed highlight or magnesite. You've got some sodalite right here. I don't see any pyrite in there, so it's not lapis. These are 2 glass beads, and these to me look like almost a raw cut carnelian beads. They're not real shiny or glossy. They're a little bit raw. And then I think um, the beads that are real metal are silver like these, but I'm pretty sure that these two right here and these two are plastic. And then this guy down here has coins hanging from the bottom of it, and that's how I could tell it was from India. It's got India written right on there, and all of these coins range in years from 1960, 62, and 63.
So
So
the
I'm
real
guessing
coins,
that's the time frame. Pardon?
real coins.
Yes, real coins that have holes through them. They have the dates on them. They have the years. That's why I think they're real coins.
Okay.
And they have some other words on too that I can't read. And here you've got some sodalite beads here. But the thing that intrigued me about this, and I figured it out there in the store, and I
Is
showed the
this a
lady.
suicide pouch?
I believe so.
Okay. So these
It
are
opens
very
up on the side.
unusual to find, these suicide pouches.
It has a little side that comes out, and this is about as big as a lighter inside. And it looks to me like there was some kind of liquid about halfway through up on this little container, because it looks like it's rusted inside about halfway up. But
Okay, now did you
yes,
say this is sterling or no?
no,
Not
I don't think
sterling?
it's sterling. I'll be honest with
Okay,
you. I actually had it tucked away until today when I found it. So, and I got my chemicals last week, so I did not
didn't test
test
it.
this at
Okay, so
all.
where do you
Right.
want to start on this?
I'm going to start with $10.
Okay, that's a steal on that.
Yeah, I'm hoping they'll be kind.
Yes, so $10 on this, guys. This is that's an amazing buy on that with all the real
And think
natural
about it. I
stone.
found this
We
on
have
the
Patricia
in a
at
thrift store
10.
here on base. So somebody brought this back from India.
Yeah, that's amazing. And it's very old too. It's at least 60. So
Yes. It's as old as I am.
those suicide pouches you don't see very often.
Yeah, this was the
So
first time I had ever seen something like this, but I saw you have something similar that opened up, and that's when I saw this little chain here, I was like, okay, I know this does something. And right
yeah.
there in front of the ladies, I opened it up, and they were just like, "Oh my gosh, how did you know that that did that?" I said, "A
Okay,
little
we have
birdie told me."
Patricia at 10. I'm tempted to bid on this one myself. We have Patricia at 10. Does anybody want to go 11? This is all natural stone, guys. We have a little bit of everything. It looks like
I think the yellow ones are glass.
okay. And we have Kathy at 12. I know these sell pretty well. They sell pretty high on, and then it has real coins too. They sell pretty high on, even on eBay. We
Now, I'm
have
wondering if those coins could maybe be silver.
the coins. I don't know. It's possible they could be. I don't know.
They're very tarnished. So I don't have one of my cloths out here though to see if it'll clean up real good, but they're pretty tarnished. They've got that patina on, but they could be just plated as well. I don't know.
Okay, we have Patsy at 15 with the question mark.
What's the question mark?
Yeah, I don't know. We have Kathy. You have a question, Patricia? We have Kathy at 15. Anybody want to go 16?
Now look, whoever purchases this, I don't want to read in the newspaper where someone went and used this pouch to commit some hairy carry here. Okay, so I'm going to be watching the newspaper, y'all.
Okay, anybody want to go 17? We have Kathy at 16. We have Patricia at 17. We have Patricia at 17. Soon as she's done with this one, guys, I'm going to go ahead and auction off my jar because I think Sandy's starting hers pretty soon. So we have Patricia at 17. We have Mary at 18. Anybody want to go 19? We have Mary at 18.
Even people who like money made out of jewelry, this would be spectacular.
You mean
Just for the
jewelry made out of
simple
money?
fact that, yeah, yes, that's what I meant.
We have Patricia is out. We have Mary at 18. Anybody want to go 19? Mary at 18. Anybody want to go 19? We have Kathy at 19. Anybody want to go 20? Anybody want to go 20? We have Kathy at 19. Kathy at 19. This is an Indian suicide pouch is what they call them. And I believe that that's exactly what they used them for. They carried their, I don't know, whatever they used for suicide, cyanide, whatever in there. And if they got caught, they took it. We have Mary at 20. I don't know if this particular one was used, but they did actually get used. It probably was because it looks like it's
I was
been
going to say something was in there that's liquid, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was used for something. Might have been a little nip of liquor in there. I don't know.
We have Mary at 20. Anybody want to go 21? Mary at 20. Money for you, jewelry for us. Exactly. I just got to get rid of some of this jewelry. Going once at 20, Jack, not 19. 20, yep. So going once to Mary at 20. Anybody want to go 21?
36.
Going once to Mary at 20. You still in, Kathy? I'm going to start calling it. Going once to Mary at 20. Liquor would be suicide for me. Yeah, definitely. Congratulations, Mary, though. That's very good. Very nice.
Yeah, if she were a reseller, she could make out on that.
So going twice to Mary at 20. Going twice to Mary at 20. Yes, very, very nice, Mary. Okay, I'm going to call it in a second. If you are out, Kathy, let me know. I'm going to call it. Are you out, Kathy? Will you ship it to India?
Say what?
Will you ship it to India or Denmark?
As long as they're willing to pay the shipping, yes.
As long as you're willing to pay the shipping, she will send it. So you want to take it back home?
Somebody's from India?
If you want to get in there, do it now because we're on going twice. So I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. She will ship to India or Denmark. So I'm going to call it here in a second. So if you want to get, you want to bid, do it now. Okay, sorry, Kathy. So Kathy's out. So I'm about to call it. Oops, left out suicide. Okay. So where are we at? We're 20 to Mary. We're at 20 to Mary. I'm going to call it now. So sold to Mary at 20.
Thank you, Mary. Congratulations.
All right. Sold to Mary at 20. So I am going to do this jar now, guys. Let me get back on mine. Let me bring up my chat. So this jar, what did I do with it? This jar, it's not a huge jar. It's a kind of small to medium. Let me get a measuring stick so you can see how tall it is. The jar is, it's a 9-inch jar. It's 9 inches tall. It has not been opened, so I have no idea what's in it. Could be a gold mine. It could be just all costume. I don't know because you've seen me open my jars, so you know what I get, a little bit of everything. Sometimes I get some really good silver pieces. I've even gotten gold. I've gotten a Tiffany's necklace recently. I've got a what turned out to be a $500 gold necklace. But, you know, there could be nothing in this jar. But I do see some, definitely some glass beads and some vintage stuff in here. But I'm not giving any guarantees. Has not been opened at all. It will come to you exactly like this. So I'm going to start the bidding on this jar at $20. So if anybody wants to bid, it starts at 20 on the jar. It's a 9-inch jar and it's unopened. And like I said, I cannot guarantee what's in it. And I don't know how much it's going to cost to ship, but we're starting at 20. Anybody want to go 20 on the jar? 20 on the jar.
I know you're advertising that you're sending the jar, but just as a by the way, when I would send jars to Clad Queen, I would dump them out of the jar and into one of those. It was like 5 pounds of jewelry, and I would send it for. I think it was like. It wasn't the small bubble wrap, it was the next larger one of that one, and I want to say it was like maybe, was it the $7, Shauna? Yeah,
So
the padded flat rate.
there, you're a baggy girl. So if you got it, you'd want it in a baggy, Mary. Okay, so we have Mary 20, Kathleen also 20. We have Kathleen at 21. Anybody? 725, Barbie says. We have Mary at 22 on the jar. Anybody want to go 23? $22 on the jar. Padded flat. Did it get there without breaking, Barbie? Did you keep it in the jar? Okay, so all right. So 20, where we at? We're 22 on the jar. Does anybody want to go 23? 23 on the jar to Kathleen. Anybody want to go 24 on the jar? Where's Carmen at? Carmen, where are you today? You're missing the jar. We have 23 to Kathleen. Anybody want to go 24 on the jar? Maybe a padded and a padded. Okay, we have Susan at 20. Well, Susan, we already had Kathleen at 23. So we have Mary at 24 on the jar. Mary at 24 on the jar. And probably well, I'll figure that out later. Mary at 24. Does anybody want to go 25? Oh, what's in shreds? Ooh, sorry, Barbie. We have Kathleen at 25. We have Susan at 26 on the jar. Let me get it up there where you can get a close-up look. We have Susan at 26. Kathleen says she's out. Susan, you're outbidding yourself. You're at 26 now. Oh, Nora, sorry, Susan, you're right. I didn't see Nora yet. We have Nora at 29. We have Susan at 30. Hi, Bam. Oh, I thought that said Bambi. God, my eyes are terrible. Yeah, Barbie, who would do that? Just send it to you, just throw it in a thing and not even, yeah. We have Susan at 30 on the jar. Mary says she's out. You out, Nora. We have Susan at 30. Anybody want to go 31 on the jar? We have Susan at 30 on the jar. Anybody want to go 31? Mary is out. We have Susan at 30. Anybody want to go 31 on the jar? If not, I'm going to start calling it here. We have Susan. We have Nora at 32 on the jar. Anybody want to go 33 on the jar? Nora at 32. Nora at 32 on the jar. We have Susan at 33 on the jar. Anybody want to go 34 on the jar? When you email me, whoever wins this, just we have jars here are going aside. Oh yeah, jars are getting more expensive in my area too, and they're getting harder to find. I am finding bags at CHKD. This one came from Goodwill. At CHKD though, they're going up, and they are not. The CHKD bags are not as good as what I get in the Goodwill most of the time. Sometimes, but most of the time I do better at the Goodwill. But hi, Rebecca. How are you? We're auctioning in a jar, and the jar right now is at 33 to Susan. It's an untouched, unopened jar. But whoever wins this, when you email me, let me know whether you want me to send it to you in the jar just as is. I'd rather not open it and have you be confident that you're getting it unsearched. But if you really want me to put it in a jar, I will. I mean, in a bag, I will. We have Susan right now at 33. I'm going to start calling it, going once to Susan at 33. Anybody want to go 34? Get in there now. I'm going to start calling it once to Susan at 33. Anybody want to go 34? Hi, Patricia. How are you? Hi, Rebecca. It must be getting later in the afternoon. Now we're getting in a whole new group of people. So I'm leaving tomorrow morning, Rebecca, to start heading down your way.
Portsmouth.
Yeah, Salvation Army. I don't even know if we have any Salvation Army here in my area. I haven't looked. So going twice to Susan at 33. Going twice to Susan at 33. Anybody want to go 34? Going twice to Susan at 33. Twice to Susan at 33. I'm going to call it now. So sold to Susan at 33. Jar sold to Susan at 33. So Susan, just email me how you want me to send it to you. I have your information otherwise. Here, Jack, mark this sold to Susan at 33. Thank you, Susan. Nice. Okay, so Rebecca, in your honor, since how you are here, I've got a lot of statement necklaces that I will put up just for you, for the bling, Rebecca. Okay, so, well, I'll do those. First, I'm going to do I'll do them all together. This is going to be a fairly large lot of different necklaces. This one, the first one, is a coin necklace. They're not, I don't believe these to actually be coins. They are thicker though, so they could possibly be, I don't know. But they're all the same, and they're all, I don't know, they all look the same to me, some kind of Middle Eastern. So we have that. Then I have this necklace. This one is Avenue. So it's a department store. This one has like some cloisonne bead on there. It has a little bit of everything on it. Not sure what those are made out of. I think acrylic, but a little bit of everything on there. And then this one is brand new. It is still still has the tag. It's kind of a charm style necklace. And this one is made by RJG. And then on the hang tag, it says, Graziano on the hang tag. So that's 3 so far. Then I'm going to add to that some statement necklaces. Okay, if I can get the bag open. So this is the first. Here's a little bit of bling for you, Rebecca. Oh, let me get the other one out of the way. So 3, this is the 4th necklace. This one's got some bling. This one is unsigned, but it is pretty. And it does have, I think it's a combination of glass and acrylic beads. Nothing is missing, so that's number 4. And then I have this one I love. Number 5. Isn't that cute? Fashion necklace. This is a lavender color. And this one is not signed, but it should be. It's so adorable. And these are acrylic beads. It's beautiful. Love that lavender necklace. Then I have this one, which is also gorgeous. I put this lot together with you in mind, Rebecca, so I was waiting for you to come in. Look. I can get it to all turn around. I've got it all twisted. Okay. I think I've got it all turned around, sort of. So, I have it all flipped every which way. There we go. Well, I'll turn it all around before I send it to you. I have it all twisted. So these are also acrylic beads. I love the colors on this one. They're really muted colors. So that, what did I say, number 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Yeah, number 6. And I have number 7 here. And this is number 7. So 7 statement necklaces. This one's awesome too. I got this one recently. You guys probably saw me pull this one. This is number 7. Okay, statement necklace. This is number 7. This one is totally awesome. I love this one too. So we have 7 statement necklaces. I'm going to start them at $10. So if you haven't yet given us a thumbs up, please give us a thumbs up. So 7 statement necklaces starting at, wait a minute, did I say 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 7 statement necklaces starting at 10. We have Rebecca at 10. Anybody want to go 11 on the statement necklaces? We have Rebecca at 10. There's 7 necklaces here. And let's see, 1, 2. 2 of them are signed. 1 is brand new. This one actually sold for $38 new on this one. This one right here. This is a department store brand, and it sold for $38 new. We have Rebecca at 10. Anybody want to go 11? Then the silver tone coin necklace. This is a double chain necklace. And this is Avenue brand, also a department store, a little bit of everything on there. Anybody going 11? We have Rebecca at 10. Anybody want to go 11? This is 3-tier. And then this one is number 7. So Rebecca at 10. Anybody want to go 11? So I'm going to start calling it if nobody else wants to bid. We have Rebecca. We have 7 statement necklaces starting at 10. I'm going to go once at 10 to Rebecca. 2 of them are signed. The other 3 are not. We have one of these alone that sold for, that is brand new with tags, that sold for $38. It's a department store brand. So going once to Rebecca at 10 for all 7 necklaces. So 1. We have Valerie at 11. 2, 3. This one is kind of heavy. This one's cool. This one be really cool. And I don't know why it has such a long. You see how long the extender chain is on this one? For some reason, it's odd. And this one right here is the one that I said, this is our JG brand. This one sold new for $38. It still has the tag for $38. We have Susan at 12. This one, these definitely have at least $12 worth of beads, Susan. We have 14 to Rebecca. Anybody want to go 15? Right now we're 14 to Rebecca at My Cozy Nest. 14 to Rebecca at My Cozy Nest. We have Susan at 15. I'm going to hold them like this. If y'all want to see something else, again, just holler. We have Susan at 15. Anybody want to go 16? Yeah, that is it. This is a really good price for this, Francis. You're right. Yeah, I realize it's so close to Christmas and funds are tight, so I understand all that. We have Rebecca at 16. Probably not the best time to do an auction, but I needed to get one more done. I want to help Vicki too with some need that she has. So this is going 17 to Susan, 20 to Rebecca. And you may even save on shipping, Rebecca. If I see you down there, I'm going to bring all your stuff with me. So if I meet you down when I get to Florida, we have 20 to Rebecca. Anybody want to go 21? We have 21 to Susan. 21 to Susan. Anybody want to go 22? I'm probably going to stick this in a big mailer, Susan, if I send it to you so that I can put it in, so I can put some almond roca in it. So I'll put it in a big padded mailer and I'll pad the necklaces really well. We have Susan at 21. Anybody want to go 22? Yes. Yes, we've already, yep, that's exactly what I did with the last one. That's going really well. Already took care of all that, already been delivered. So thank you guys for the last auction. We have Susan at 23. Anybody want to do 24? Anybody want to do, we have Rebecca at 25 on the 7 statement necklaces. This one's kind of unique. I like that way they did that pendant. Kind of cool. We have Susan at 26. Anybody want to go 27? Susan at 26. We have Rebecca at 30. Anybody want to go 31? Susan, what happened with your package? We have Susan at 31. Anybody want to go 32? I do have a couple of more necklaces I'll throw in here for you too. Either one of you. It'll be a surprise. I'll throw in a couple of more. But we have Susan at 31. Anybody want to go 32? On the box that got crushed, did it look like everything was still there, Susan? Or I sent her a craft box and I put it in a medium shipping box and I taped it up really well. It got crushed when she got it. It was open and stuff was hanging out of it. And I had bagged up all that jewelry too. There were only a couple of wooden necklaces that I didn't put in individual bags. So I hope everything was still in it and that nothing was lost from it, Susan. Susan at 31. Anybody want to go 32? Yep, Susan at 31. Anybody want to go 32? Okay, we have Rebecca at 32. Anybody want to go 33? Yeah, I've got a real big one I'll throw in there for you, Rebecca. A real big pendant. We have My Cozy Nest at 40. Anybody want to go 41? Okay, we have Susan at 41. Anybody want to go 42? Hi, Cats. Are you back, or have you just been silent? Did you look at my video and see I got that exact same crazy like crystal homemade pendant kind of thing that you got? That was interesting. We have Rebecca at 42. We have Rebecca at 42. Are you still in, Susan? We have Rebecca at 42. Going to throw that one in, and the other one will be a surprise when it gets to you what it is. So we have Susan at 43. Anybody want to go 44? Susan at 43. My Cozy Nest at 45. Yeah, sorry. If I'd have known, I'd have waited. Cats that you wanted to bid. I think I'm going to do a jar again, sort of like Barb did, and put it on silent auction to give everybody a chance. We have Susan at 46. Anybody want to go 47? We have Rebecca at 50. Anybody want to go 51? Susan at 51. We have Susan at 51. Susan at 51. Oh, I'm sorry, iCat. So they stopped selling jewelry. I worry every day they're going to do that at mine too. That they'll cut it off and I will not have access anymore. Because of all the Goodwills near me, there's only one that does jars right now. I have Susan at 51. I have Rebecca at 52. Rebecca at 52. I think I've had too much coffee now because I just found that tape. It was right in front of my face, Jack. We have Susan at 53. Susan at 53. Rebecca at 54. Check this one out. Rebecca at 54. Isn't that awesome? I love that. I'm going to add that one in as the final necklace. We have Susan at 55. Susan at 55. Yeah, good idea, Jill. We have Rebecca at 55. Oh, wait a minute, 56 to Rebecca. Yeah, that's kind of cool, isn't it? I've worn this one a couple of times. I got a lot of compliments on that one. This one goes nice with the high-collared shirt. The short. We have Rebecca at 60. We have Rebecca at 60 on the, I don't even know how many I have here now. Let's see. I think we're up to 1, 2, 3. I think 7, 8, 9 necklaces, and I'll probably throw one more in and do an even 10. We have My Cozy Nest at 70. So this is going to be a total of 10 necklaces when you guys get it. Let's see. Number 10, I have one in mind. Oh, I know where it's at. No, that ain't it. Okay, where are we at? We have Susan at 76. Looking for a particular necklace and I can't find it, so I will throw in this one. Okay, so I can't find the one I wanted to find, so this is going to be number 10. This is some kind of like acrylic, and it has some kind of fibers embedded in it, but it's an acrylic necklace, and it has fibers embedded, and then it has these like wooden disc. And then I don't know if these are seeds or wooden beads, but I'm going to throw that one in, and that makes number 10. And we have Susan at 86. Hi, Stone Rider. How are you? And hi, Julie. How are you? Susan at 86 on the 10 necklaces. $86 on the 10 necklaces. Apparently, they definitely saw something in there they liked because we're all the way up to $86 on the 10 necklaces. And we'll make that 11 now. This one has a piece of coral. That's a, I want to say shell, but it doesn't, I'm not sure what this is. It's some kind of shell. And then seed bead. So 11 necklaces at $86. So Rebecca is stepping out, so going once to Susan at 86. Going once to Susan at 86. Susan, I am going to load you up with some almond roca, too. I hope you're not diabetic, Susan. Going twice to Susan at 86. Because if you're diabetic after you eat my almond roca, you will be in a coma. Going twice to Susan at 86. Last chance. Anybody want to get in on it? I'm about to call it. Going twice to Susan at 86. Twice to Susan at 86. So Jack, I don't know if I have a bag this. Oh, here, wait a minute. I have this one. Okay, so sold to Susan at $86. Jack, you want to come get this? Don't leave that one out because I need to wire that one up so that it doesn't tangle to the one with all the chains. Don't put that one in the bag here. Hold on 1 second. I don't want to get that one tangled, so that one's a pain in the butt to untangle. Oops. Okay, I already did. Okay, take those. And I will hang that one on the chair and I will wire it up before I stick it in the bag. Okay, so that was Susan to $86. Okay, so I'm going to shift gears here and do some sterling silver earrings. This is going to be 2 pairs of sterling silver earrings. And then we'll switch back to Vicki. This is 3 for me, right, Vicki? We'll switch back to Vicki. Okay, these are artisan-made sterling silver. They're fish hook. They have the really long hooks on them, which I like because it keeps you from losing them. These are, let me see, I'll tell you how much this pair weighs. Okay, this pair is 7 grams, so they've got good weight to them. Then I have a second pair. These are also sterling silver that has a hook. These are gemstones. I think that these are fire opals. If you look at them, you'll see the color variation from one earring to the next because it's sometimes hard to match exact gemstone color. You can see this one is a little darker, so if that bugs you, I just want you to be aware of that. But that's common when you're trying to pair earrings that you may not be able to find the exact color of matching gemstone. I think these are fire opals. I won't swear to it, but these are also sterling silver and they weigh also artisan made. These weigh 2 grams, and I'm going to start this at $10 on these 2 pair of sterling silver earrings. So anybody interested in the 2 pair of sterling silver earrings for $10? Let me tell you what size these are. I'm going to give it a second, and if nobody's interested, I will move on to something else. I do have, what do you got? We have K at 10 on these. Y'all let me know what you want to see, what you want me to offer, because I got everything here, you name it. Okay, these are about 1 inch by 1 inch circle on those, and these are about, I'd say, 3/4 inches. Yep, these the circles on these are just over 3/4, and the dangle from ear to the bottom is 1.5 inches on those, and the dangle on these is probably almost 2 inches, so about 1.75 inches. So we have K at 10, both sterling silver. They're both artisan made. I can't remember if they're marked or not, but they have been tested and do test positive for sterling silver. These are 10 2K at 10. Anybody want to go 11? Hi, flipping mama. Got 2 pairs of sterling silver earrings going for 10 2K. You want rings? Okay. Don't know. Let's see. I have some rings that are, I'll put some rings in my, wait a minute. You know what? I think I have 1 ring. Yes, I have 2 rings here. So, on my next one, I've got a couple of rings. I think they're around a 6.5. I'll put those up in just a second after we go to Vicki and come back. I'll put up the rings. But these are 10 to Kayla. Anybody want to go 11 on the 2 pairs of sterling silver earrings? Can't remember how much I said they weigh. So these are almost 7 grams on these. And almost 3 grams on these. It's tottering back and forth. And I think these actually do have a mark. I just noticed right there. Right there, there is a mark on this. It does have a 925 mark, and they've been tested, like I said. So we are still at 10. Anybody want to go 11? I'm going to go going once at 10 to K on the 2 pairs of earrings, going once to K at 10. Anybody want to go 11? I know I'm going to start looking for rings because I know a lot of you like rings. So I'll start looking for more rings. I do have a few that I'm going to put in the MSP auction in February. And I do have a couple of sterling silver rings right now that I will do here in a second. But I've got going twice to K at 10. Last chance to get in on this, going twice to K at 10. I'm about to call these 2 pairs of sterling silver earrings. That's a good deal. They're pretty good amount of silver in this, and these have gemstones in them. The gemstone colors don't match up exactly. They are faceted gemstones, which is often hard to match exactly the color in gemstones. As you can see, one is a little bit deeper of an orange than the other. This one has a little bit more of a reddish look than that one, but they are a pair. So going twice to K at 10, I'm going to call it last chance. I'm going to call it 10, sold to K at 10. Thank you, K. Go ahead, Jack. Sold to K at 10. All right. I'll type it in. So go ahead, Vicki. I'm going to switch it over to Vicki. You ready, Miss Vicki?
Yes, I am.
Okay, there you go.
What are you doing?
Okay, hold on a second. Sean is adjusting something.
What are you doing? Okay, is she okay? There, it's flipped.
Okay, I'm not sure what she was doing.
I flipped it over to you.
I know how to do that. Okay. This is actually a little 3-piece steampunk lot, and if nobody's interested in it, I realize that most people like vintage and or silver or fashion, but there might be somebody's granddaughter or niece who likes steampunk. This is actually a brooch. These pieces are obviously handmade because I don't think you could buy these in a store. But this one has a clock face and some hands, and it also has some hands hanging down here and another clock face sideways, and then has a pin in the back. And the second piece, I can't really identify with these pieces, but I do realize they're called steampunk. They aren't really my taste in things, but at any rate, they might be somebody's taste. I'm trying to go with the flow here a little bit. This is a necklace and some kind of little focal down there in the bottom.
Lift it up a little bit so we can see what's hanging on it. A little higher. There we go. Too high now. Okay, so it's like a cage kind of thing. Okay.
That's what I said. Is this a steampunk bird cage? I don't know.
Okay, cool. All right. We got it.
And I found all three of these in the same jar, go figure. This one I could identify with a little bit more because it's more traditional. It's got the gear down there and it's got a bar across here and some things that are riveted, or little tiny gears, I guess is what they are.
Okay, so 3 steampunk pieces.
Right. $5.
Okay, so 3 steampunk pieces starting at $5. Anybody want to go 5 on the steampunk?
If nobody's interested, I will not be offended.
Big rhinestone or blue bracelet.
Pardon?
I was trying to figure out what Rebecca was talking about. I missed something. Rhinestones, acrylic, mystic topaz. You're talking about those earrings. They were...
I still have them. I didn't hear from her, so I still have them.
Oh, you're talking about the ones you got from last? Yeah, she's still waiting on that. She still has it for you, Rebecca, if you want them. Just email her at grandma ladybug or grandma_ladybug at Yahoo. But she does still have that last lot for you. Okay, so $5.
I still have a couple of other lots too.
Steampunk. If not, we're going to move on. $5 on the steampunk. Nope. Are you moving on?
I'm moving on. I'm not offended.
Okay. So
okay, just to start out by saying this is going to be a large lot. It will probably be a medium flat rate at least. Depends on how much stuff goes in here. I'm going to have necklaces. I'm going to have more bracelets. I'm going to have some pins. I'm going to have a couple of rings, some earrings, and I'm going to start it all out with this BCB generation black leather wristlet. I'm calling it a wristlet, but it's a little bit bigger than your normal wristlet. It's like the size of a clutch. It's got a zipper pouch on the inside. It's got on the front here some zipper side. In here, the zipper comes down on both sides here. And like I said, it's about the size of a clutch inside, but it's got the wristlet thing to carry it on your wrist, so you could just let it hang as opposed to over your shoulder or over your forearm.
what brand did you say this was?
BCB generation. It's on the tag on the back.
Okay. So while you're loading, you're going to put items in it. You want to go ahead and get a starting bid while you're doing it. I'm getting people emailing me or texting me that.
Okay, we're going to start this one out at $20. But like I said, this is going to be a pretty good size bid.
Okay.
People are texting you saying what?
Just that I guess somebody else's, a couple of other people are trying to do auctions, so they're waiting on us to finish up. So
okay.
Okay,
this is going to be a pretty good size lot. So
okay.
The wristlet.
So we're going to start the bidding at 20 while she's loading up, guys. So go ahead, start loading it.
Some of these necklaces have names. Most of them do not. This one has Leah Sophia. This one does not have a name. This one does not have a name, but I love this one. This one looks Very Cleopatra-esque to me.
Me too. Yeah, I like that one.
Here's a Hearts Galore. This one needs cleaned a little bit, but it's just a fashion.
So far we have the wristlet and four necklaces at $20, guys.
Here's a little collection of flowers around the neck.
Okay, I'm looking, Susan. Won't let me go all the way. I'll look at it later, Susan. How many necklaces now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Got a lot of stuff I need to unload.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah, peach tones. And it's got a thicker chain around the neck too. So 9.
So 9 necklaces in a leather wristlet for $20, guys. Anybody want to go 20 on this? We can start the bid at 20 if you guys want to start.
If nobody's interested, I can go to something else.
We have 20 necklaces. I mean, $20 on a leather wristlet, and keep going. And how many necklaces altogether?
10.
10.
There's a multi, but these are all plastic.
Okay.
11.
We have Rebecca starting at 20. Will you sit here and call in and go to the bathroom real quick? Sorry. We got Rebecca at 20.
Here's a pearl and silver tone tassel necklace. Well. 14. Here's another multi-strand, all plastic beads again. But these would be good for taking apart and resourcing them for those of you who do that kind of thing. A lot of these actually would be. Okay, and look, here's a Victoria's Secret gold-toned tassel necklace. It says Victoria's Secret. And it also has the little wings hanging on the...
Somebody's car broke down.
Uh-oh.
The extender in the back. So I think this makes this 15.
Oh, I'm sorry, Melissa, your car broke down. So where are we at now? We're My Cozy Nest 20. Anybody want to go 21 on this lot? It is a leather wristlet, BCBG brand, which is a good brand, and it is, I don't know, how many necklaces are we up to now?
I think it's 16, but Sean is checking.
16 necklaces, guys. That is like $1 a necklace, pretty much, and the wristlet a couple of dollars. This is a really fabulous deal for $20. Anybody want to go 21 on this?
I think this is at least, I think this one makes 17. These are little silky strands going through here. These are not beads. These are little silky strands going through here. But I think it's a little bit of a statement necklace. hanging down here in front.
9, 10, 11,
Okay.
13, 14, 15, 16.
Yeah, this is 16. 16. Okay,
Okay, so
now,
16 necklaces at 20. Anybody want to go 21?
okay, now I have a bag full of bracelets. I don't think
Okay.
we have time for me to take these out and show everybody. There are some natural gemstones. There are some just acrylic ones. This one right here, I've actually looked this one up. This one has a name on the inside, but this is plastic. But this one has a name on the inside of it, and it says Butch plus Dykeman,
Hi,
Denmark,
Geraldine.
1981. And I think it goes for around $25. Just this one
Wow.
bracelet.
Okay, so one
There's some
bracelet for
copper ones in
25.
here. Here's
Anybody
a
want to go?
Leah Sophia.
So the whole bag of bracelets, all of the necklaces, and the wristlet for 20. Anybody want to go 21 on this?
Shauna says she thinks everybody left. Then I also have a bag of brooches / pins, like the little tie tack, not tie
No
tack
problem,
pins,
Susan.
the lapel tack.
Okay, and now we're throwing in brooches. We have Jackie Rhea at 21. We have Rebecca at 22. We're at 22, flipping mama. 23 to Jackie. This
Look
is
at
an
this one. Isn't that
incredible
cute? It
deal
has a
here.
little swing
Ooh, that's
hanging down from the
adorable.
apple tree.
Wow, I love that brooch. 24
Okay.
to My Cozy Nest.
Here's a similar one that has some little articulated. I got this one from,
I
yes, from Frugal
love that
Gal.
one. That one's the one you got from Frugal Gal. I have been loving
Yes.
that brooch. Whoever gets it, I want to buy that brooch from you. We have a My Cozy Nest at 30. We have Nora, we're already at 30. So we have a bag of brooches, a bag of bracelets, a crap load of necklaces, and a wristlet. This is a great deal, guys. 31 to Jackie, 40 to Rebecca.
Here's another one I got from Frugal Gal, and this one's an older one. It's got a C clasp in the back as opposed to the safety clasp. It's got enameling and crystals. It's a clown.
Oh, wow. So that one alone is probably worth close to 40. So
Yeah.
41 to Jackie. Yes, we are doing fabulous, Geraldine. I am headed to sunny Florida tomorrow. We have Nora at 45.
Here's a homemade pin, but as you can see, it's the porcelain.
Pretty,
The porcelain, yeah,
flowers.
it's
And those
painted.
do pretty well. I just sold a English porcelain rose brooch, I think, for Rebecca. You just outbid yourself. We have Rebecca at 50. Oh, wait a minute. I see. We have Rebecca at 60. I didn't see Jackie at 50 before that. Sorry. We have Rebecca at 50. Ooh, I love that one.
Isn't this cute?
Awesome brooches. Yes. Rebecca at 60. Anybody want to go 61? This is probably going to go in a medium shipping container. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so this will go in a medium shipping box, guys. We have Jackie at 61. Oh, look at the guitar. We have
It says
Jackie
Hard Rock
at
Cafe
61.
in Maui. Not just a Hard Rock Cafe anywhere in Maui.
We have Rebecca at 65.
Someone made a cup of coffee. This is a homemade piece, but I think it's cute as all get out.
Okay, we have Rebecca at 65. Anybody want to go 66? We lost count here, but it is a ton of brooches. So Jackie is out. It's a ton of
There's
brooches.
still this much left in here.
Oh,
I just
gosh,
want to show one more.
you
This
can
one,
show them all. Keep going while they're bidding.
this is a brooch, and it's also a scarf
I think
clip.
there's more than 65 pieces in this lot, guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
We have My Cozy Nest at 65.
This one is a pendant and a brooch.
Thanks, Susan. I can't wait to see that. I'm glad the handcuffs at least made it, that didn't get lost.
Speaking of handcuffs, I found a pair of handcuff necklaces, well, a necklace with a pair of handcuffs on in a bag this past week. Was that badge check-in you were just talking to? Here's a red, white, and
No,
blue.
that was Susan is doing a memorial to her mother.
Okay.
And she wanted some miniature handcuffs. Jackie is back in at 70. Rebecca at 75.
This is either a shoe clip where there's one missing, or it's a dress clip, and I think this is so pretty. I would put this on the top of a dress.
Oh, that is pretty. I like the filigree.
I do too.
We have Rebecca at 75.
Oh, I wanted to show this one. This is a brooch or a necklace, but I wanted to show that in the front, this is needlepoint. This is probably someone's first attempt at needlepoint when they were very young.
So usually these embroidered brooches are vintage. I have the frame for one, but the needlepoint is popped out of it. So, but these brooches here, if you're a reseller, they resell pretty well with the embroidery. They have different people who follow them, people who follow textiles like them, jewelry people like them. So they do well. And then people just who collect vintage embroidery also collect them. We have Rebecca at 75. Does anybody want to go 76?
Here's a pinwheel brooch.
Oh, cute.
I know. I've got another one that's similar to that. Let me see.
I can't believe you have any brooches left after all of them you put in.
I know. Let me tell you something. I've been opening jars for months now.
I forget you open up a lot of them you don't film. I feel guilty if I do a jar and I don't share it with everybody. Okay. Ooh, pretty. I love the flower brooches too.
Uh-huh.
We have Rebecca at 75. Anybody want to go 76? If not, I'm going to start calling it. We have Rebecca going once at 75. So this lot, guys, if you're just coming in, oh, that one's cute too, is a huge lot. It is a wristlet purse. Show the wristlet again.
Okay, hold on.
This is probably, I'd say, a good 80 or more pieces of jewelry, if not more. So it's a nice leather, and it looks like good pebbled leather. Looks like good quality leather. And it has, got a lot of compartments too, doesn't it? Oh, nice. That's a nice one.
Yeah, when I checked the prices of these online, I couldn't find the exact one, but I found some similar ones, and I was surprised at the prices they went for.
Which is how much?
They started anywhere from like 20 something. Here's the necklaces that go along with that Victoria's Secret right on top.
Yep, we have Jackie at 80. Anybody want to go 81?
Ooh, slice of agate with a big, a big bail on the back for you to put it through a chain, a cord. But isn't that a nice big slice?
That is. We have Rebecca at 85. Well, you could do some wrapping with that. That'll make you break out into wrap wearing that. Rebecca at 85. Anybody want to go 86? Is that
And
like an agate that you're showing there?
yes, so is the blue one. But yes, this is an agate that's already on a piece of ribbon, but it's got a hole in it, so you can do whatever you want to
Is
it.
that petrified
Here
wood
are some
agate?
more
More.
stones. Here's some more agate. Here's a little triangle.
Oh, nice. Well, you really get some good stuff. We have Rebecca. Did you just jump all the way up to 110, Rebecca?
Somebody was at 100, Shauna said.
Okay, so 110 to Rebecca. 110 to Rebecca. Anybody want to go 111?
Okay. Here's what I call the green bag. Seed beads. Not a bad looking one. One that's not.
125 to Rebecca.
Here's some pretty chandelier
Ooh, I like the earrings. Those are pretty. That's a pretty color of green.
Yes, I think so
It's coming
too.
off as a really dark teal. Is it a teal or
It's
like
a green. It's a green, like a dark aqua green.
Okay, that's a pretty color. We have Rebecca at 150. Anybody want to go 151? We have Rebecca at 150.
Okay, and now we have a little bit of turquoise.
And this is still the same lot?
Yep. Yep. Okay. I told you I need to get rid of some stuff.
Well, you are getting your room cleaned out, aren't you?
Yep.
Anybody want to go 151?
Shauna says you don't even know the half of it. This doesn't even come close. I could easily do this probably 4 more times.
Vicki is selling in the store, guys.
Beaded bracelet that someone made, put a lot of time into it, and there's 3 different sizes on there. And then here, I keep dropping stuff. Sooner or later, my odds are I'm going to break.
So if you take, I don't know if you did your cruise yet, Rebecca, but if you take all this on the cruise, you're going to sink the ship.
That's funny. Here's a pair of turquoise.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So
now
these turquoise earrings. Hi, Deborah.
I think they are actual turquoise. I might be mistaken. I think this is actual turquoise too. There's a lot of matrix in it. I don't think it's a very expensive turquoise.
It's definitely not halite. The matrixing is not right for halite, so I would swing more towards turquoise. And there's turquoise not only from the U.S. but from all different, several other countries, and the matrixing always looks different.
I did not make this. I found
exactly where it came from.
So here's the little turquoise baggie, and I've got a couple of other baggies, so hold on.
So we have Sandy at 150. I'm going to start calling it at 150. Anybody want to go 151? I'm going to call it once to Rebecca at 150.
Here's a plethora of the button covers, but here's also a little pair of fish earrings in there to go with the button covers.
Okay, cool. So now we're adding button covers, and we're at 150, guys.
Here's a lot of Christmas ones. I should have gotten these out sooner, but there's also some like gemstone ones. They look like they have gemstones on too. Some of them look like they're all a little bit different. I don't think there's like a total set in there of anything, but there's a plethora of them. You could probably use these for some kind of craft project.
Okay, so are we at the end now? So we have Rebecca at 151. I mean, at 150 going twice. If anybody else wants to get in there, now's your time. I'm about to call it.
Here's a sampling of the earrings. I'm thinking Rebecca might like some of these earrings too. Look at these brushed gold ones. Aren't they pretty?
They are. And yes, Rebecca likes big and blingy. So 150 going twice to Rebecca. Okay, I'm going to call it here in a second. So anything else you're going to add in, I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. If anybody else is interested, now's your time because I'm going to call it. I'm going to give you
Here's a
about
little blue lot.
30 seconds to put in a bid. Otherwise, it's going to be sold to Rebecca at $150 here in a second.
Here's this one. And a necklace that does not have the exact shades, but they're not going to be side by side, so they can still be worn together. Here's another one that has blues and greens, both, as a matter of fact.
Okay, guys. I'm going to call this sold to Rebecca for $150. Congratulations, Rebecca. Thank you. That's a lot of jewelry for $150. That is a crap ton of jewelry.
And a purse.
And a purse. Probably won't even come close to fitting in the purse. So
and whatever else I can fit in that box.
Okay, go ahead and do another another item, and then we're going to switch back to me so I can get these earrings.
Okay.
Somebody's waiting on the earrings. And I figure out where
Are
you still in there? Whoever was at, I mean, not earrings, but ring. Whoever was asking for rings, are you still in? If I can figure out where I set them.
Okay, you said I should do one more lot.
Yeah, well, whatever
Okay.
you want to do. Yeah, go ahead and auction something else.
Here's a little lot of sterling silver. And this is unusual. I'm pretty sure it's artisan made, and it's I tested this, both sides and the wires here, and they're all 925, which it's stamped right there. But it's got a little, this is like a geometric pendant. I didn't put it on a chain. I usually do, but I didn't have a chain that I thought looked, thank you, Shauna, and these earrings here too. I didn't have a chain that I thought would look good with it. So if someone has someone graduating this year, here's a graduation cap. It's sterling silver. It says Spencer and Company, but this looks like a pretty old tag to me. But this is sterling silver. And it's a graduation cap.
Okay, keep talking. I don't know where I put those rings. I think I saw. Nope, that ain't
this
it.
One is you all know what this is. It's an oak leaf, right? Has some little turquoise chips in there. That's 5. This one has 2 different markings on the back, and I'm pretty sure the one says 925, but the other one is a long word, and it looks like it ends with a CILLO. I don't know what that is, what the word is. I could only see the last half. It's sort of smudged, but there's this with a little bit of turquoise in. Here's a pendant, and this is for Aries. It's March 22nd through April 20th. That's the sign of the Aries. You can see I guess that's a ram on there. This is 925. Actually, it says sterling in the back here, right above my fingernail. I don't know if you can see it.
Hey, don't make this one too big of a lot so some people can get in there. Some other people,
Okay.
you know.
Okay. I'll just add 2 more pieces then.
Okay.
It's got this opening on the bottom, so it leads me to believe it's a toe ring. However, having said that, it goes on my index finger. And it's got little butterflies. And then the last piece is a set of sterling silver earrings with little tiny pieces of, and this is real turquoise. I'm positive it's real turquoise.
The heck did I do with that?
Okay. So these sterling silver with turquoise earrings, this butterfly ring or toe ring, wherever you want to wear it. I don't care. Once you get it, it's yours. You can wear it wherever you want to wear it. The Aries birth sign. And there's the pot leaf with the turquoise. Here's the graduation cap, pendant, or charm. Here's a sterling silver necklace, pendant, I'm sorry. And the ring. Okay, so if we could start these out, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of silver at $20.
Okay, fantastic. We're going to go 20 on the sterling silver. Anybody want to go 20 on this? Cece, you'll have to talk. We have Geraldine McGarity at 30, and she is in Ireland, and we are okay shipping internationally. Is just as long as you all realize that if it goes through customs, you will have to pay the customs charges. I know most countries, there's a limit where you can send a gift that it doesn't go through customs. And some things don't at all, other things do. So just be prepared for that. So we have Geraldine McGarity at 30 on the sterling silver. Anybody want to go 31? Go ahead and set it up there because I was looking for something while you were doing that, so I missed what's in most of your lot.
Oh, the silver one?
Yeah, display it where we can see it.
Here's, let me use the tray, the lid of the box that I put all that stuff in. Here's the Aries pot leaf with turquoise, sterling silver pendant, a ring, pair of sterling silver earrings with, well, they're moving. If you've got the thing bent down, it's not gonna, they're gonna slip. And here's the graduation cap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces.
So 6 pieces of sterling silver for 30 bucks. That's a really good deal. So anybody want to go 31? Anybody want to go 31 on the sterling? On the sterling. That's a pretty pendant. Is that a brooch and a pendant or just a brooch?
No, just a pendant. It's handmade, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And you said the leaf has pretty on the ring. What size did you say the ring was?
It's got the gap at the bottom, which usually means a toe ring. So it's, you know, flexible.
Okay.
I had it on my index finger. So that's about a size 7.
Yeah, a size 7. Okay. And
but you can make it go smaller as well,
turquoise in it. So really good deal for turquoise. Ooh, that's a pretty pendant there too. So
yeah, and there's the
30 to Geraldine. Anybody want to go 31? Ooh, nice. So those have turquoise. So that's a steal. The earrings themselves probably would sell for close to 30, if not 30. Pretty, very pretty. So I'm going to go once to Geraldine at 30. Anybody want to go 31? Otherwise, we're going once to Geraldine at 30. Going once to Geraldine at 30. Anybody want to go 31? You still there, Jack? Don't know if I lost my son. Let me do the typing here. Going once to Geraldine at 30. No problem. So we're, oops, yep, I got an extra letter in there somewhere, guys.
Is Rebecca still here?
Geraldine, the jar already went, hon, but I will have another jar in my next auction, so you'll get a chance to bid in the next auction. So going once to Geraldine at 30. Anybody want to go 31? Otherwise, I'm going to call it twice to Geraldine at 30. So going twice to Geraldine at 30. I'm going to give it a couple of seconds. If nobody else is interested, then we're going to call it here in a second. 20 on bangles. I'm not sure what bangles you're talking about, Geraldine. So going twice to Geraldine at 30. Oop. Oh, why is that not typing in? Huh, it won't type in. That's weird. I must not have it all the way plugged in. Oh, that's why. There's a necklace sticking in there. Okay, technical difficulties. So twice to Geraldine at 30. Okay, you got about 5 seconds to type in if anybody's interested. Otherwise, I'm going to call this at 30. Okay, sold. The silver lot sold to Geraldine at 30. Am I saying your name right? Geraldine. So sold to Geraldine at 30.
Okay.
Congratulations,
Thank you, Geraldine.
Thank you. Okay, was that your second or your third?
Yeah. Was it? Well, you did the sleep first.
Do you have are you putting up something else? Do you have some bangles or something that Geraldine's bidding on?
Do I?
Yeah, she's bidding 20, something about some bangles. Do you have some bangles or something?
The only bangles I had were in the bracelet lot that went to Rebecca.
Okay, I'm not sure what bangles, Geraldine. Oh God, you can't even imagine how much jewelry we have. When you do these jars, it has to go somewhere. That's why I finally decided to do auctions against my better judgment.
I think I keep about as much as I've sold.
Okay. Yeah, I am confused on was that a typo or something? Was that a typo? Is that what you're trying to say, Geraldine?
What she's
that
saying?
Might be what she's trying to say. Oh, sorry, Jackie. Let's see. I don't think anybody else bid on that, and that might be what she's trying to say, that was a typo, that she meant 20 and not 30. Is that what you meant, Geraldine? Yeah, I think, let me go back. Yeah, I think that's what she was saying, because you started the lot at 20, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's what it was. She put in she's trying to tell me that when she typed in 30, it was a typo.
She's the only one who bid?
Yeah, she's the only one who bid. So I think that's what she meant. Okay, we got you. Okay, so
she lives in Ireland, right?
Yeah, she lives in Ireland.
Do you know about what the shipping is?
I don't know, but I'm guessing it's probably comparable to most other places. I would guess
I
around
know the 710 box was to Canada went $25 for the
okay,
710 box. Well, this will just be the little
little envelope. So probably
pound.
around 14.50 was what somebody told me they thought it might be. So probably around in that price range. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch it back to me to do these rings just in case, and the person who wanted the rings before they leave,
Okay.
and then we can switch back. Okay, guys,
Okay.
I have 2 sterling silver rings. This one is a 6 3/4. This is an official Disney Mickey ring. It has 2 little stones right there. It is marked sterling and it does have a Disney stamp inside. Actually bought at Disney. And then I have this second one. This is also sterling. This is some sort of flower. This one is artisan made. It was tested. It is not marked, so I'm going to test it in front of you to show you. A little scrape on my stone there. A little scrape on my stone. Little dab of acid. Little cotton ball. And you see the red. That's positive for sterling. So this is an artisan made ring and it is unmarked, but it did just test 30. This one has, okay. This one is a 5 1/4. So this one's a smaller ring. So more like, oh, wait a minute, 5 1/2 on this one. And I think I said 6 3/4 on this one. So the 2 rings, I'm going to start at 15. So anybody interested in these 2 rings at 15? Geraldine, you're typing in numbers. 15 on the 2 rings. Anybody interested in the 2 rings? If not, I'll move on. But anybody want to bid on the 2 rings at 15, starting at 15? This is an official Disney ring. It has a picture of Mickey. It looks sort of like a belt buckle. Then it has 2 little crystals or CZs there. Not sure what they are. And Mickey's face. And then this one is a flower, and this one has been hand done. So anybody want to go? Geraldine, what are you bidding on, honey? I'm not sure what you're bidding on. I probably have more bangles. Just email me if you're interested in bangles, Geraldine, and we'll work that out because I don't have any. We don't have any up now, but does anybody want the rings? If not, I'm going to move on. Someone was asking for rings earlier. I'm starting these at 15 based on what I paid for Mickey. I can't go lower than 15 on these. So if you're interested, let me know. Now put in a bid. If not, I'm going to move on. Oh, gotcha. Geraldine, those were part of a lot that she did. So I can hold on. Looks like nobody wants these rings. So let me pull and see if I have any bangles here. Okay, Jardine, if you want brace, oh, I guess Michaela, I changed your mind. So she is going to go 15 on this because I paid almost 15 for that one, guys. So sorry I couldn't go any lower on those. They're both alone worth the 15. So 15 to K. Anybody want to go 16? I'll post some bangles here in a second, Geraldine. Anybody want to go 16 on the rings? Mickey is a 6 3/4. Hold on. Mickey's just over. Mickey is 6 3/4, and the other one is a little smaller. The other one is between a 5 1/2 and 5 3/4. 6 3/4, guys. Yeah, 6 3/4 on the Mickey ring. So we have 15. Anybody want to go 16 on the 2 sterling silver rings? If not, we're going to go going once at 15 to K, once at 15 to K. I think you already have a purchase, right, Kay? So we can combine yours. Hi, Gloria. How are you? So right now we have 2 rings up, Gloria. There are 2 sterling silver rings. This one is a Disney Mickey stamped Disney and 925 inside. And this one, and it's a size 6 3/4. This one is 5 3/4, and it is an artisan made. I tested just a second ago to show that it's positive. It's a flower and it's artisan made, also sterling. Right now the bidding is at 15. I'm going once at 15 to K. So going once at 15. Cindy, we're already at 15. If you're interested in the rings, you got to go 16, hun. We're at 15 right now. I'm going once at 15. Going once at 15 on the rings. Going once at 15 to K. So Cindy, if you want the rings, you got to go to 16. Okay, we're going twice at 15. Twice at 15 on the rings. I probably need to refresh. I think I'm lagging a little bit, but I don't know how to do that without messing things up, so I ain't going to worry about it. So twice at 15, I'm about to call this, Cindy. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. I don't know if you're trying to bid or not. I think I'm lagging a little bit in my, trying to figure out how to refresh that. I'm lagging a little bit in my chat. Okay, guys. Okay, so Cindy at 16. Anybody want to go 17? Well, I kind of held off. I think my chat's kind of lagging a little bit right now. Yeah. Yep. I need to refresh, but I'm not sure how to do that without messing things up from where I'm at. I guess I'll figure that out later. Aha. Okay, so we have Cindy at 16. Anybody want to go 17? We have Kay at 17 on the 2 sterling silver rings. Anybody want to go 18 on the 2 sterling silver rings? We have Cindy at 18. Anybody want to go 19? Cindy at 18. So I have about 16, 17. We have Kay at 19-hour drive tomorrow, which I am not looking forward to. At least I don't have to drive. We're getting a big 12-passenger van, and I get a seat to myself. We're going to have teenagers in the car tomorrow. That should be fun. 2 teenage girls. Yeah.
Oh, no.
We have 50 at 20. Well, my niece is, they're in Pennsylvania. We're taking them down to Florida. My husband went to get them. He's meeting somebody halfway to Pennsylvania to pick them up.
Wow.
So we have a teenage boy and then my teenage niece and her girlfriend. So 3 teenagers. Yes, I do too. I do not do well. We have Cindy at 20. Anybody want to go 21? Cindy at 20 on the 2 sterling silver rings.
That's a very good price for 2 sterling silver rings.
Yeah, I'm going to forget the flask. I think I'm going to take the whole bottle. Anybody? Yeah, I don't really drink much because I can't handle my liquor, but sometimes you got to make an exception. We have Cindy at 20. Anybody want to go 21? Okay, I'm going to start calling, going 20, or going once at 20 to Cindy. Geraldine, are you saying you got her on 20? In my chat, she came up first at 20. Exactly, Rebecca. I'm a little rusty at partying, but I bet I could figure it out. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Okay, I'm going to start calling this. If you don't mind, I'm going to abbreviate you as Cindy instead of spelling out Cynthia. So you're out, Kay. So we're going to go twice to Cindy at 20. I think my son got bored of us. I lost him. So I'm going to give this just a couple of seconds, and I'm going to go ahead and call it at 20 to Cindy. And like I said, I will be sending you some almond roca. I don't know if anybody is overseas that I can send the almond roca, though. That will probably get it sent through customs if I do that. But I'll look into that. But anybody in the continental U.S., I will send some almond roca. So we're going to call this sold to Cindy at 20. Yes, you show up as Cindy, actually. I'm sorry. Just the spelling always throws me with the Y. Okay, I got it. Sold to Cindy at, let me get it right this time, Cindy at 20. So thank you very much, Cindy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go back to you and let you do your third one.
I've already packed everything up and already done.
Oh, you're done? Okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
didn't
So,
realize you were going to come back to me. I thought I'd already done 3. So we're
okay.
good.
Okay, so let me put this aside. I'm going to do those bracelets that Jared, I'm going to do some bracelets for Geraldine, and then we'll pack it up for the night.
Okay.
So Cindy at 20, let's see, Ruetten, Ruetten. And I think I have your address already, Cindy. I think I've shipped to you through eBay before, so I think we're good. Okay, so this is going to be the last lot, and this is going to be all bracelets and bangles. So I'm going to start it with, oh, let me get in there. Oh, we're dropping everything. Okay, so first is a clamper style. You're still in there, Jardine. I have some bangles for you right now. Hi, Francis. Whoa, what happened? There we go. Okay, that was weird. I lost it for a second. Okay, we're back. Okay, so first I must have hit something with my elbow. This clamper style, it's gold tone with black enameling, very pretty and really good. Oh, I take that back. It's two-tone. The outside is gold enamel and the inside is silver. It's in like new condition, and I'd say it's a medium oval shaped. Then I have another kind of a gunmetal. This is a stretchy type with interlocking pieces, and I'd say this is also a medium. And this one is signed. Let me find my, here it is. Well, it has a stamp inside it, but I cannot read it. Not sure what the stamp says, but it does have a stamp inside. This one does not have. And let's see, we'll keep going here. Oops, wrong bag. Then this one is really pretty. I love this one. This is green, gold tone enamel, also a stretchy. This is probably a medium. The elastic is a little, oh, no, never mind. I take that back. I thought the elastic was tight, but it's not. It's just that it was connected where I was trying to pull it. So this is the gorgeous bracelet too, green enameling. And then this one is crystal beads. This is a stretchy crystal beads. These are all glass. These are, I believe those are metal. The rest of them are all glass beads. And then the spaces in between, stretchy. And I have this charm type toggle bracelet. And I believe this is Kenneth Cole. To make sure. I hear the little ones.
Yes, everybody's daddy.
From the nap, sounds like in a good mood. Oh
Yeah.
no, I take this back. This is Premier Design, which is always very high quality, and it has these really beautiful charms on it. They're kind of a lavender and kind of a lavender, greenish, and a lavender color on those. And it has a toggle. And it is made by Premier Designs, and it is, let me see how many inches. This is the last lot, guys, and we're going to let you go. 7.5. Vicki, go ahead and put up your email while I'm finishing this off. And then this lady bracelet. If you haven't done a thumbs up yet, please give us a thumbs up before you exit. And all of my stores, I'm a little behind on listing right now, guys, but all of my stores are also in. This is, believe it or not, Claire's, but it's pretty well made for Claire's. It's all rhinestone, and it does have a Claire's tag on it, and it has a little lobster claw, but fairly well made for Claire's. And then one more toggle bracelet. This one also signed. This one is, let me see. This one is Cookie Lee. So this is a Cookie Lee toggle. And it is just loaded with, in typical Cookie Lee style, a whole bunch of different style of beads. And some of them, I believe most of them are acrylic. And it's a mix of acrylic and glass, a little bit of both. And this one is this one's a little longer. This one is an 8.5-inch bracelet. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bracelets here in this lot. I'm going to start this at $10. So 7 bracelets for $10. If you're interested, the bid is $10 on the 7 bracelets, and this will be the last one until we do another auction, guys, and that'll probably be a week or two after Christmas, couple of weeks after Christmas. We have Rebecca at $10 on the 7 bracelets. I'm going to get one of those bracelet holder things, guys, next time I do this, so I can, because it seems like everybody wants bracelets. So we have these 3 cuff brace type style bracelets, 1 cuff, the 3 stretchies, and then I have the charm style. We have Gloria at 11. We have a Cookie Lee. We have a Premier Design, and we have a Claire's on the bling. And one of these is signed, but I danged if I can read what it says. This kind of is reminiscent of Leah Sophia, but I don't think that's what it says. So we have Rebecca at 12. Anybody want to go 13 on the bracelets? Maybe I can put them all on, huh? Anybody? We got Gloria at 13. Geraldine, if you're still in there, I have bracelets up now. We have Gloria at 13. Anybody want to go 14? Yay, bracelets. Okay, the pink one's mine, guys. That one doesn't go in the lot, or the watch. It's the ones that, well, you could have the watch if you really wanted it, but I have 15 to Cozy Nest. $15 to Cozy Nest on the bracelets. Anybody want to go 16? Okay, now I got it under control. I made myself the display. Of course, I look like a gypsy now, but we have Rebecca at 15. Anybody want to go 16? Yeah, no offense to gypsies. I actually love them and all their jewelry, and I love their show. Anybody watch that show, the Gypsy Weddings? We have Gloria at 16. I do not know how. I mean, those girls are my heroes that they can pull off those dresses. My gosh. Those dresses probably weigh as much as most of those girls do most of the time. Anybody want to go 17? I have Gloria at 16. You watch that, Rebecca? Aren't those dresses like amazing? They're a little overdone for me. I could probably would drop dead from a heart attack before I got out into the car with it.
It would strengthen our legs.
Yeah, it would strengthen everything if you didn't die first trying to wear it. I love those. I love that show. Quite entertaining. I like it when they fight. We have Gloria at 16. Anybody want to go 17?
You know, it's funny with the arthritis, you just have pain everywhere. So you lose your arm strength, your body strength. But there's one place that I have kept my strength, and that's my legs. I push things. I will actually sit on the floor and use my legs and push furniture, because when I get a bee in my bonnet that I want to move furniture, or if I want to move something and there's nobody to help me, you just watch old Vicky go into action. You would see some of the positions I go into and laugh trying to push my furniture around the room, but somehow I manage it. Of course,
Well,
then I pay for it later.
you do find ways, like when you have restrictions, you do
Right.
find different ways to maneuver things.
Yeah. My mom came in the room one time and I was moving a dresser, and I was against the wall and I had my feet up against the side of the dresser and I was pushing it with my legs. Now, having said that most of my body strength is in my legs, I have started having problems with my knees. I have fallen in the past year and a half, actually. I've fallen 4 times and boogered both of my knees up. One, I had to keep going in and having fluid taken out from it because I boogered it up that bad. And then the other one will just randomly go out on me and my leg will go out from underneath me. It's a good thing I'm short and I don't have far to go to the floor, because
Not hard to
I'd be in
fall, huh?
trouble.
Okay, so right now we're at 16 to Gloria. Geraldine, you said you think you got 2 lots. What 2 lots do you have? Because I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look just for clarity.
She got
So
the silver lot for me.
you got a silver lot from her. Did you buy something from me? Because I'm not sure, but right now I brought out the bracelets because you were talking about wanting bangles. So I brought these out, the bracelets out. I have this clamper style. I have this and these 2, and then these 3, a total of 7. And the bid is at 16. I'm going to start calling it, going once to 16 to Gloria. If there's a particular type of bangle you're interested in, Geraldine, just email me about it. I'm not sure that you got a second lot that I can think of.
You know what? If she was thinking that those bracelets that I had were a separate sale, Rebecca got those. Cozy Nest got those, so maybe she might want to buy some things off of Rebecca.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there was something in particular, but I don't think there was 2. I think there was just the one, Geraldine. But like I said, I've got plenty of bangles. So if you're interested in bangles, I'll put together a bangle lot for you, and I'll send you a picture and we'll make a deal on it if you're interested, if you want bangles. Because that bangles that she was showing was part of that big lot that Rebecca won. Oh, that's okay. We'll have a quick snack travel box on the way home then, Rebecca. That's perfect. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, please hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to both of us. So let me put this down so I can type. We're going to going twice now at 16 to Gloria. So going twice to Gloria at 16 on the bracelets. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. If nobody wants it, I'm going to go, if nobody else wants to bid, I'm going to go ahead and call it. And you guys, let us know what type of things you want to see. What are you looking for, so we know what to put in our auctions, so we don't waste a whole lot of time with things you guys don't want. So just either type it in now or email me what kind of things. I know what you like, Rebecca. I got your style down, so I know I'm good. But if there's something in particular you all are looking for, let us know. So I'm about to call this. I think Rebecca is going out on it, so I'm going to call it. I'm going to say sold to Rebecca on the bracelets at not Rebecca, I'm sorry, sold to Gloria on the bracelets at 16. And you're in Canada, right, Gloria? I think.
Yeah, she bought for me the last time.
Okay.
Have you gotten your box yet for me, Gloria?
Okay, so final sale sold to Gloria at 16. So the email for me is JewelryNurse1@gmail.com, and the same on my PayPal is the information exactly the same. And for Vicki, hers is grandma_ladybug@yahoo.com, and her yes, you have, Gloria. I think I sold to you too off of eBay. I can't remember. I just wanted to make sure we didn't have any shipping problems either. So I think oh, you know what? I do have a necklace too that I've been saving for you, Gloria, that you won in a giveaway that I'm going to stick in with this lot now that I finally have something to send you that doesn't go through eBay. So I'll send that to you now. But and also as I was about to say, and I went, my brain, Vicki's email and PayPal are both exactly the same. If you purchased from Vicki, you need to email Vicki and your stuff will get shipped from Vicki. You need to pay Vicki. If you purchase from me, then you'll have to email me and pay me. If I already have sold to you before, then chances are I have your email. But if you are new and I have never you have never bought from me before, then send me your email. I'll send you your total. Once you get your total, then you just go to PayPal. Once I get your payment, then I stick it in the mail. Would like to get everything out as soon as possible, but I will take the items with me so that if you don't get to me I'd like to have payment within 48 hours, and then I will get everything in the mail as soon as possible. And again, if you purchase from me, I will put some almond roca in with it. So I thank everybody for coming. Let's see, any announcements? We are going to have an MSP auction in February 16th. We're going to have an MSP auction with Dwayne. Vicki and I will. And I think I'm going to try and get a really big jar to auction for that one. Hopefully that will be the item that I auction off for Dwayne, because usually that's how we pay Dwayne. We auction one item and the proceeds goes to Dwayne because he doesn't charge us for all of his services, and he really does help a lot. So that's generally how Dwayne gets paid, by something that we auction. I'm probably going to have a copper lot, and I'm probably going to have a Native American lot. I'm probably going to have a lot that is like Monet, Trifari, Napier. So if there's something in particular y'all want to see, good night, Deborah. Just let us know what you want to see and we will put it in. Do you get nice huge jars down there? Maybe I can find some jars while I'm down there for my MSP auction. I'm hoping they have them in my mother-in-law's area because I need to do a video on Sunday. But I will do a video. Geraldine, you're still typing in numbers. I will do a video from Florida. Hopefully I'm going to take something with me just in case, so I have something to do my live next Sunday, a jewelry jar. It won't be an auction. It'll just be a jewelry jar, my normal Sunday chat. But let's see, I'll be on the road Saturday. Yep. So Sunday, probably the same time, but it'll be Florida, 4 o'clock Florida time. So Yeah,
Hey,
same
Cindy,
time. Yeah, same time. Yes.
maybe one of your lives in January, we could set up to do a little preview of some of the things we might be having, like
For the
Barb did it
MSP.
first. She had that astronomical Native American lot, and she had that big seahorse thing. We could maybe show some of the things that we're going to auction as well to pique people's interest.
Yes, we can do that. We'll do a preview of. Are you saying you want to buy some bangles for 20, Geraldine? I'm not sure you're typing 20. Just email me. Go ahead and email me now, and whatever it is you want, we can take care of that now, Geraldine. Because we're done. That was our last item. We already hit sold on everything. Let me put this in a bag before I forget. But anyway, so we have that MSP auction coming. I will have my normal live on Sunday and do a jury jar, and we will do a preview to let you all know. Hopefully, that would be really cool if I can do a sometime during the week, because I'm going to be there a whole week. Maybe I can take you all thrifting with me. 20 what, Geraldine? Not sure what you're saying, 20. 20 on what? So this was Gloria. My pen. Type in what you're talking about, Geraldine. I will let you know. I'll keep you updated, Rebecca, from the road, and let you know. Thank you, Francis, for coming. But I'll let you know from the road. And as soon as I get there and I get an idea of how things are going to go, I will let you know. Oops. I'll let you know what day. I got to get with my sister and everything, because if my sister lives close to you, we'll probably meet up on the same day. You might even get to meet my sister. So, and my brother-in-law. So hopefully we can, meet up on the same day. If she lives close to you, we'll find something at some point. But anyways, guys, so we will probably go live if I meet up with Rebecca. We'll probably go live for the meetup, so you might get to talk to all of us together, and we might go out thrifting together or something. But thank you, everybody, and I will talk to you all on Sunday. Don't forget to thumbs up on your way out, and if you would go and subscribe to Vicki if you haven't yet subscribed to her, please go and subscribe to Rebecca at My Cozy Nest. Anybody else have a channel you want to plug it? Okay, Geraldine, that'll work. I'll email you here in a minute on the bangles, Geraldine. Go ahead and type in if you want to put up your link real quick, you can go ahead and do that. And otherwise, Merry Christmas to everybody. And thank you so much for coming. Let me make sure I got that last one recorded. So that was, yeah, that last lot went to Gloria at 16. Okay, guys, I will see you. Just hang back for a second. Well, I'll call you when we get off, Vicki. So
Okay.
I will talk to everybody later. Thank you so much for coming for another successful auction. It was nice talking to everybody. Have a Merry Christmas, and I love you all. No problem, Geraldine. I got bangles for you, baby.